How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love real. Got some question I gotta ask ya. Push your hands up on the floor. Okay, let's go. Let's go to the front, no, let's go. Baby, you got a better flow. Oh, mama, tell me how you feel. It's so quick. Like smile, wanna see you cry. I never seen someone like you before in my life. If you with me, that sounds good, special. Baby, I got nothing. I'll show you my secret, unforgettable. I feel how you feel, baby, my fire. Make me feel happy when you're around. Where is tonight? I need you around. I feel when you're around. How you want me to?
How does it feel? That's for real.
How you want me to? How do you feel? Love for real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love for real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love for real. It's special, baby girl. When it's in your heart, so green. It can be the world stronger. Yellow. I love anything you did. I'm speeding in love. If you wanna treat me, I got something for you. You can feel. Let's go. I'm fine. Everything you need. You need to see. You will feel. You look to me. Come on, make promise. I will keep my promise. I can only think about your beautiful smile. I know you cannot fail. Your feel. It's just too much to say.
Too much to say.
How away. Your feel. How you want me to? How do you feel?
That's for real. How you want me to? How do you feel?
Love for real. How you want me to? How do you feel? Love for real. How you want me to? How do you feel?
Fucking enough of that, eh? What an intro song to bring in. What should we call this? Like a sin bin fucking edition? Anyway, guys, good to see you all there. Vlad, I'm doing this on my phone, by the way. This is the first time I've used StreamYard to host a panel. I've joined other StreamYard panels with my phone, but this is the first time I've hosted it, so I couldn't fucking share screen and I had to sit in front of my TV there. Anyway, guys, this is like a fucking sin bin edition for Dali. We're gonna be nice to Dali because he couldn't say what he wanted to say at the toilet, and the toilet being a freedom of speech and non-censoring hangout, it's only fair that Dali gets a second chance since he got kicked. And he got kicked because he was becoming the censorship. He was speaking over everybody. So I've got my cup of coffee ready. I'm going to probably have a smoke soon. I'll put the link. I just need to figure out. I think I know how to do this. Guests, I think. How he's doing, Vicnoid. Oh, Dalibor. Nice to see you, Trackmatic. Good to see you, buddy. Madam Medusa. Edge of Reality. Jane's Journey. Nice to see. Oh, Chris Hayes. Good to see you, Chris Hayes. Vlad XYZ or Z, depending on where you come from. Is it XYZ? XYZ? I'm sure we said XYZ in school. Right. I'm gonna send the link in the chat. I can't see YouTube right now. Do you know what? I'll get the YouTube page up. And I can see the YouTube chat on my TV. How you want me to? I better mute that. There we go. So we might have the infinity thing going on here. Woo! I'm sorry. I feel like I'm more handsome on the camera. Like directly rather than second hand. Like, oh, we get the infinity. We're getting the infinity. Ooh. Right, anyway, enough of that shit. Dali. I'm going to post the link in the chat, mate. And you can come on and explain how I'm a sellout. Right, invite a guest. Copy. Right, let's see if this chicken up. I'll post stuff in the chat. I'll post stuff in the chat, bastard. Wait there. Might have to open another guests. Invite a guest. It doesn't look like I can post in this chat, in the StreamYard chat, the link. So I'm going to see about getting it in the YouTube without shutting this hangout. So right, guys, I'm going to try and open another window somewhere. Right, I think I've posted the link in the YouTube. So I don't know if I can. This is all new to me, guys. This StreamYard for the phone. So it looks like it's easier this way. Wait there. Someone in the guests. Hey, it's Dalibor. Right. Add to stream. Hey, Dali, how you doing, mate?
I'm not bad, thank you. How are you?
Good, son. You know, can I come on camera?
Oh, I can do that. Why not?
Oh, there you go. There's your handsome face.
Oh,
how you doing?
Thank you. I'm okay. I'm not bad, thank you.
So you were upset you got kicked from the toilet at the weekend?
I'm not upset at all. No. I just get so many responses and they ask me, why have you been kicked off? I have so many.
Can you not see the error in your ways as well? Could you not see that you were talking over people? Could you not see that even you said, right, I'll be quiet for 10 minutes, and then within 30 seconds you started just talking again over everyone?
Hey, maybe I cannot control my temper sometimes, that's true, but well, I did not get the space to actually talk, to be honest, right?
What was the point you were trying to make?
What the team was making the point on your channel the last time. The team, one of the teams, because there is so many Team Osmans, you know that, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's not only one person who is playing the same character.
Bin Laden.
Which one is that one?
Bin Laden. Is Disney.
I know. Hey, look, if you wanna play the Americans actually in the Middle East use the Team Osman like a character for the spies. Yes, I know that, but come on, we're not talking about those guys.
The name Osman. The name Osman actually comes from the Ottomans. The Ottomans called themselves Osman. It was an Osman family, but we called them Ottomans. So the Osmans, they come from like the Ottoman
You
dynasty.
call them like this, so you are part of the club.
What club?
Wait a second, you are not talking something. So are you part of the club?
What club?
Which Team Osman is part of? The guy who was there last time?
They look Turkish.
No, I'm just asking because I don't know. You know, I'm outside.
What club is this? What club are you referring to? And If you name a club, maybe I can say I am part of that club. So name the club.
I name the club. I cannot name the club. I just know that who is a part of the Shills and Trolls clubs. Yes, I know those guys. I met them, and they know me. I know them.
Well, if you're talking about a club as in a bunch of people that know each other for a long time because of Flat Earth, because it was Flat Earth that kind of brought us all together. Even you, Dali, the reason you're here is because Flat Earth.
Of course, absolutely, yes, you're right. I'm here because of Flat Earth, yes. Because nobody give me the reason how gyro can work on the curve moving surface by now. And I study avionics.
All right.
For military for 4 years. So, well, we're not going there. We don't want to speak about the Flat Earth today, do we?
No, you can speak about the Flat Earth if you want. Well, it depends. What was the point you were trying to make? Like you were crying about.
I have so many points. I have so many points about your friends. The last time, they didn't really.
My friends aren't here anymore. So
yeah, they are not here.
You've got the stage, Dali. You can speak.
Well, thank you very much.
Say what you want.
Don't worry, I will speak. Yes, if I can.
Got a platform here. There's 25 people so far, so you can speak out. Tell us what you think
about
whatever it is. Whatever it is you want to get.
When Tim Osman was taking care of your show, the fraud.
Nobody takes care of my show apart from me.
That's not true. Come on.
That is true. And everybody on the panel and in the chat, everybody on the panel and in chat agreed that was the right thing to do.
It was Tim and few losers.
It wasn't Tim. It wasn't Tim. It was people in chat as well. People were sick and tired of you just speaking over everyone. And it was becoming censored. You were
and I was muted so many times. I even speak and I didn't even realize that I'm actually muted. Because
you were still speaking over people, and you were muted, and you were still speaking over people, and you were muted.
So the point is what now? The point is that you actually don't let me speak, and you want me to speak. So what's the point?
You're here right now.
I'm here right now.
I've already debunked your claim.
I'm here
just the fact you've been here, Dali, has already debunked any claim that I don't let you speak, because you're here now with no one else but you. You can tell the world how fucking I'm in some kind of club or fucking whatever it is.
The world, come on, you are not important as.
Nah, well, fair enough, but.
Come on, the world is not listening to us. It's only me, you, and us friends.
You might be able to reach the people you want to reach because they hang around this kind of area, like the Flat Earth and conspiracy sort of stuff.
But Flat Earth is not conspiracy. Flat Earth is true.
It's a conspiracy theory, mate.
It's not conspiracy at all.
You need evidence. Like that
I have evidence. I told
you. You've got baseless evidence.
Okay. I give you this one. I pay you $10,000. I pay you $10,000 if you show me how actually physically gyro can work on the moving curve surface. If you do that, I give you $10,000. Everybody can hear it
because the Earth is so large and the gyroscope is so small. The gyroscope thinks it's flat. The gyroscope thinks it's flat because it's the Earth is so
behind it. You know, there is a physical things which you actually, if you agree with the science, then you have to agree that gyroscope works by physical laws, which you cannot. You cannot go against the laws. So tell me how the gyroscope works on the curve moving surface, and I will give you $10,000. Agree?
You've not got $10,000, and why would it be dollars? I live in Scotland.
Okay, the pounds doesn't matter. Just don't make the words. Don't take my words on it. I'm just asking you. Show me physically how gyroscope can work on the top of the moving curve surface, and I will give you whatever dollars. Pounds, shekels. If you want shekels, it could be shekels.
To be honest with you, I'm not really interested how or why gyroscopes. I'm not interested.
You are not interested in truth.
No, I'm not interested in gyroscopes.
You are not interested in law,
truth,
in real physics.
Truth, Dali. I can throw 100 questions at you that you can't answer because you believe the Earth's flat.
Okay, give me one. Let's start.
Why does the sun set?
It doesn't sunset. sun just move away from you, like a.
So
like
why
light
doesn't it get
source
why
move
doesn't
from
it
you
get
and-
smaller?
Hey, you know what? If you have a
Why
candle,
doesn't it get
if you
smaller
have a
if it
candle
moves
in,
away?
in the forest and you go with the candle far
If
away,
it moves away from me, why doesn't it get
forever,
smaller?
you don't.
Why doesn't it get smaller if it moves away from me?
It does.
If the sun rises, it should be
Okay.
small, then
No, no,
get
no, no,
big,
no. Wait,
and then
wait.
get small.
It's dry air. It does, and I have a video in my YouTube channel. Everybody can check it
A
out.
video. It's
Yeah,
always the same
video,
with you flat earthers.
It's a video.
I
It's
have a video. Some shitty
It's a
grainy
video
ass
of recording the sun
720
setting on the
pushy
top
video.
of the desert when it's going from big to small to nothing.
And there's a million videos where the sun stays the same size.
Oh
You've got one scabby video in your playlist hidden somewhere down the fucking 3 years ago.
You are-
Eric Dubé with some idiot that probably used a filter or some kind of shitty filter over their fucking camera. And there's a million sunsets, Dali, that you can research where the sun stays the same size.
Yeah, I did see them. Yeah, I did see them all.
And you've got one video to prove that it gets smaller and bigger.
Yeah, when
and
it's
smaller.
dry air, it goes smaller.
Right,
yeah.
okay, well, we'll believe you with your one piece of evidence and me with like 100 or thousands
If you
of
don't want to see
sunsets.
the video, hey, look, it's just agree and disagree, right?
No, but you throw the gyroscope shit, and I could throw
I didn't even
different
want to
questions.
speak about the
And it was a basic thing like the sunset, basic stuff like sunset.
cannot
So
go
you
there
don't need
anyway.
maths. You don't need maths. You just look at the sunset.
Oh, okay. So, hey, look, actually, are you a science guy?
A science guy.
Are you believe in science?
Scientist.
Real science, you know, the science which can be like observable.
I believe in science. I believe in science. Yep.
And repeatable.
I believe in science.
Okay, gyroscope. I'm gonna go with that. To
Sunset.
you.
Sunset.
Because
There's a basic.
You
a
don't even know
gyroscope's a
the basic
man-made.
behind
A
gyroscope.
gyroscope is a man-made object.
Hey, look.
It can be manipulated. What about sunsets in your eyeball? What about looking at a sunset
No,
and
it
looking at a
cannot be
sunrise?
manipulated.
A sunrise and a sunset. There's no
Look.
mechanics. There's
Every
no
single
objects.
plane
There's no
which
little
taking people
trinkets or
from
devices.
point A to
Why
point
do
B
you have to
around
involve
the world
trinkets and
right now
devices?
is based on
Why can't you just use your eyeballs
artificial
and see?
horizon. Artificial horizon is based on
Artificial horizon.
yeah. Artificial horizon autopilot is based on that's what I study.
Like you get mirages, you get all kinds of shit happening in the atmosphere, but it's rare. It's
What
rare.
is real?
Most of the time.
Your bullshit is not real.
What bullshit?
You,
Sunset.
everything you said is
Sunset.
bullshit.
Sunset. You can't even explain a sunset.
Oh,
properly.
sunset. No, yeah. Hey,
All
hey,
you said is you've got a video. You've got a video somewhere. You've never explained a sunset. You've just said you've got a video.
forest and you go far away. Do you gonna see the candle forever?
What are you talking about? If I see a candle,
You're asking me about sunset. If you have a source of the light in the
Right.
forest in the night and you go far away enough, are you gonna see it forever?
no.
That's the same with the sun. That's the sunset. Thank you very much.
All
You
right.
don't-
So you think the sun's a candle going over a hill?
no, it's not the candle. It's just
You think the sun is a candle going over a hill?
Come on, man.
That's the same concept. A candle going over a hill or going over a piece of land and disappearing isn't the same as a massive sun.
Hey, you know what?
setting.
Jet.
That's a shite analogy, mate. That is a shite analogy. You
Let's,
get better analogies than that. 'cause that was
hey,
shite.
look, I ask you to come, not to speak about the flat earth.
I asked you to come. This is my fucking hangout.
I ask you to come. And now you're saying...
Now you
everybody-
pestered me on my
I
fucking
fuck you
comments,
up, yeah.
calling me a sellout, and then I asked you to come.
Okay, I am here. So can we speak about something else than flat earth instead? Something...
Right, listen, well, you wanted to come here to accuse me selling out and
So let's talk about
and the
not
bloodlines. I'm the same bloodline as Tim. Tim's German. Tim's German. I'm Scottish. How the
Oh,
fuck are
wow.
we the
He's
same
German. That's a new
bloodline?
for me because I didn't even know where is he coming from.
Tim's a German. He said that in the last.
He never show his
stream.
face. He never show his real name.
He showed his face. He showed
know
his
IPS,
face numerous
I know
times on.
I know them voices, but I don't know them really in the reality. Like I know you in reality. I know you are. Oh, actually, what is your real name?
Gerard
Gerard what?
Wolf.
Do you have a Facebook?
I do have a Facebook. Aye.
Can you put it in the link?
No, it's
you know
my
who you are.
Facebook's for my friends and my family.
So we know who you are.
Aye, I've got a Facebook.
Can you put it in the link in the chat?
Why? Why do you want people
you know
sniffing
you're a
my
real
Facebook? Why do I want people going on my Facebook?
No, I don't have. So hey, look, everybody knows my Facebook.
If they
Why
want to search me, they can type in my name and find me. If
You
they
are
want to
talking
search
to
me.
me,
If they
and
want
my
to search me, I don't have to
balls
put
are on the
links in
table,
chat
but
for
your
my
balls are
Facebook.
hidden. No, it's like it's same like
You talk
same like
absolute shit, man.
Oh, really?
You do. Why do I have to put links for my Facebook? I've just told you my full name, right? If you've got half a brain, Dali, if you've got half a brain, I've told you my full name. You can go
show
search
the
me on
audience
Facebook.
that you are a real
Search me on
person.
Facebook.
You
Gerard
cannot
Wolf.
show that you are a real
Type it in.
person.
There's not many Gerard Wolfs in the world, mate. There's not many Gerard Wolfs in the world. Type on Facebook, you'll probably only get one. And that's me. I don't have to put links in fucking chats, Dali. There's only one Gerard Wolf in the world, probably on Facebook. So he's here.
Put the link in the comments.
Type it in Facebook. Have you got a Facebook? Type in Gerard Wolf.
I do. But I'm
You'll
bad with
see a picture of me with like Gerard Wolf.
In 5 languages, I'm bad in the spelling.
Do you know D, Dali? Do you know D?
We don't make a mistake. You know.
Do you know D?
Do
you know D that comes on the panels?
I know D. Yeah, the one who was in the Jamies before.
Yeah, D. Eternal Padawan.
Yeah, I know. He's a loser. Yeah, he's a lifetime loser.
Well, I had him on Facebook. I had Lauren Gale as well on Facebook.
I don't have him on Facebook because he's a lifetime loser.
All right. Well, I had him on Facebook, so
he's a vegan, right? Are you vegan too?
He's not vegan.
D is vegan. He was vegan at least when he spoke with me and James last time. He was vegan. Now he's not vegan anymore.
Nice. He never was a vegan. Oh. And if you look at my videos, Dali, you can find me eating raw steak. You can find me eating raw steak.
Okay.
So
he's not a vegan and he's not a piss drinker, or he's a piss drinker because one of
the
things he was apologizing
I think you maybe tried it one time.
Oh. So you agree with what I said now, actually. Hey, D was definitely vegan or piss drinker in one time. Yes, you're right. That's why I remember still him, because we have a disagreement about it. So this is your proof of what? That I am not right?
No, that I'm open to people on Facebook, like me and D.
He
reached out to me, and me and D have had lots of conversations, so I felt D was like cool enough to have on Facebook. So I let him on my Facebook, and he could have went through all my photos, all my personal stuff, just to see who I am, okay? Because I've got nothing to hide. I've got things to hide from weirdos like you, who find the need to harass people in comments. And why do you not go and Patricia?
Do you remember why I was kicked
fucking
out?
Mark Sargent or anyone important? Why do you have to come and harass a normal blue-collar guy like me that just makes? I've proved everybody I'm just a normal dude. I'm a normal blue-collar guy, man.
What does it mean, blue-collar guy?
Because the red-collar guys, man. I work, I graft, I labour.
So laborist. So, you have agenda.
You're a weirdo.
Something.
You're a fucking weirdo.
Yes, I am. Actually, I am. And
do you know what labor means? Work.
Of course, I know what the labor means. I'll do labor.
Why do you think everyone's got a hidden meaning? When I tell you I'm a blue-collar guy and I work for a living, you think that... And I do labour. Like, this is me because I know you've got shitty English, so I'm trying to use as many words as I can to describe, like, work is manual labour, work.
Are they not working?
Okay?
Are those guys not working? The Republicans and Democrats are not working, and the Labourists are working?
I'm in Scotland. Like, Labour doesn't even exist in Scotland anymore. There's only one party in Scotland. It's SNP. And in America, it's Republican Democrat. That's nothing.
I'm going to Scotland in 2 days. Galloway Forest Park. I'm going to do wild camping with my son there in 2 days.
That's south. That's south from me.
It's south. It's actually it's down south, southeast, southwest Scotland. Yeah, but it's
nice place. It's nice, man. Nice place.
I'm going in 2 days. That's not what I want to talk about. So are the Republicans, laborers, they do work because it's coming from the name, but all the others, they don't work. You know what? Why I was kicked actually from your panel in the last time? You know, you do remember?
Because you were censoring, you were censoring people by over talking. You were speaking over everybody.
Do you remember what Tim was talking about?
No, I don't actually.
Oh, wait, how come? How
I
come you
don't remember. What was it? Remind me. Remind me, Dali. Remind me.
Oh, he was talking about that Trump is gonna save the fucking world.
Truth is going to save the world.
Trump is gonna save the
Oh,
world. Yeah.
Trump. All right.
Yeah.
I was disagreeing with him, and you were interrupting, and I could even give my point over to Tim because
Really?
you were interrupting. Because I didn't think Trump's going to fucking save the world.
I don't even remember her name.
I
Right?
was trying to explain to Tim that fucking Trump wasn't going to save the world, and there isn't a right wing or a left wing, and these people disagreed. These people disagreed. These people are saying that there is a right wing.
All the time. You was muting me, and now you
Because
say,
I was trying to talk.
man, you are a liar. And I'm telling now your audience, you're a liar. You just twist like just whatever it suits you. That's how you talk. But generally, you are a liar.
Right. What have I lied about? What have I lied about?
You said, Tim. You said,
okay.
Tim,
Okay. What have I lied about?
Come again and say anything you want. But Tim is actually professional troll.
What have I lied? Tim's in the chat now. Tim's in the chat now. Tim's in the chat now.
Let him join.
Someone's got a question, Dalibor.
If anybody wants to join,
shush, Dalibor.
Shush, you're talking to me like my son.
There's a question for you. I'm going to read a question for you from chat, so shush. It's from Ananakai, the one. He says, I have a question for Dalibor. Assuming Earth is flat and is stationary and density is what causes mass to be on weight, how can you explain volcanic eruptions, ejecting, and at what cause?
Hey, not even science can explain the volcanic eruptions because nobody knows about fucking shit. Everything is theory. So why we not talking about what is actually happening in the real life around us right now and what happened? Why
that's
you?
What the toilet's for. That's what my hangouts for.
I don't even want to talk about the flat Earth.
That's what my hangouts are for. That's what I do my toilet shows for, to talk about the shit that's happening in the world right now. I didn't even talk about flat Earth. I didn't even talk about flat Earth.
Will you allow more people to come in and let's have a human conversation?
Dali, I started this hangout for you, mate.
So you will not allow to anybody join?
No, just me and you. I just want you.
I see. So it's controlled. Okay, you are absolutely own it.
So I can't win when there's people here because you'll speak over them. There's no point inviting other people in if you're going to speak over them.
I wish the real people can actually join you, but the problem is real people cannot join you. Because real people cannot have a word on
everybody in this chat right now, Dali, has been on my panel. Hey, everybody here, Cat Earth, Tim Osman, Laurie Gale, Rock Lover hasn't.
A long time before, years before.
Trackmatic, I know Trackmatic.
Now I'm talking for you, but you know what? You are not
Chris
allowed.
Hayes. I've spoken to Chris Hayes before as well.
Let real people to join. You don't know. Can you
all
do
these
that?
people already know. So what's the point? What are they going to add to the conversation?
Okay, that's pointless. Man, you are like a Tim Osman.
Like a Tim?
Yeah, fraud. Sold out, bitch.
Sold it, right? Sold it, right? You say sold it. How much? How much did I sell it for? Who? Who did I sell to?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. You've got no evidence. You just make claims.
Bigger. I don't know what you're doing it for.
And you just make claims. You sold out. You just make claims with no evidence. Where's your evidence?
Those people.
Where's your evidence for anything you say?
They do it for money. You are the only one who do it for free. So you are the loser.
I do it for free.
You do it for money then?
Aye.
I do it for money then.
No. Actually, I do it for fetuses.
You answer my question.
I do it for fetuses.
Hey, man.
I collect fetuses.
Do you have a real question for me, actually?
No, I opened this panel for you.
It's just for me to be like last time.
Is that you finished? Have you proved your point? If you come with no evidence, with all your claims, no evidence.
I have evidence. I told you. I pay you $10,000 pounds or whatever.
You finished.
How gyroscope works on the top of the curve, moving surface.
You can't even explain a sunset, mate. You can't even explain a sunset. So
$10,000. Hey, look, your friends can participate with you. $10,000 is not little money. If you can
$10,000, fucking
or pounds,
it take you your lifetime to save $10,000.
If you can do that, I will have to pay you, right? Because I just say it now publicly. So show me how the gyroscope works on the curve moving surface, and I will pay you that.
I'll show you when you explain to me how a sunset happens.
You are not listening to me, man.
Explain to me how a sunset happens, and I'll go and research your gyroscope for you if you want me. Honestly,
You don't have to research gyroscope for me because I studied for military for 4 years. So yes.
So why are you sitting in a council flat in fucking England somewhere?
Why? Because I have a son here.
If you studied, if you're so
here.
knowledgeable and if you've studied, see, I've not studied aviation. I'm no shill. Are
2015,
you military, Dali? Are you ex-military? It's always ex-military that's hanging around the flat earth.
Google my name.
You must be ex-military shill.
Google my name, and you will find
You're
out.
an ex-military shill. Probably a communist being put into Britain.
You know, Antonio Subirats says that I am the agent. Probably I don't even know I am agent, and I am agent just because I speak 5 languages, and I have a not only military school, I have a police school too, and I have actually in 2015 I did economic school in the fucking
So why do you go around on comments on YouTube just harassing people if you're so qualified? You're so qualified at everything.
I'm just
You're so qualified. So why'd you go around harassing people? Have you not got better things to do? Like read a book or something?
People?
You know, read a book or look after your son, and maybe go and play football with your son.
You know, see my Facebook, and you will see what I do with my son sometimes.
I'm not interested in your Facebook, mate.
Someone mute us.
I'm sorry. I'm not interested in your Facebook, mate. So you've came on the panel. You've not offered any evidence for anything you've claimed. So where does that leave you, Dali?
My sound system died.
It's maybe a good thing, man. It's maybe good.
So I don't hear whatever you're saying right now. Okay, the sound is back.
Right, there's a question in chat by Rock Lover. He's asking.
Rock Lover, no, don't tell me about the locker.
He's asking, how does a submarine navigate without a gyroscope?
Hey, you know what? Tell the Rock Lover to kiss my ass, because the Rock Lover is a professional troll for ages. For ages. Tell the Rock Lover to explain the gyroscope, and then I will tell him what the rest of his question. Because you know what, the Rock Lover is behind my ass for last 5 years.
I don't have to tell him, man. They can hear you. You can hear you. It's
okay,
good.
well, I cannot really, because before I have 2 computers. Now I have only 1, because this one died off, and I have actually source of the sound from there, but now it dies off. So I have a limit.
How's the dog? Have you still got your dog?
Of course I have a dog.
I'm asking, how is it? How's the dog?
It's with the girls.
Right. I usually see your dog kicking.
I have a son, and I have 2 daughters, which are stepdaughters, and the dog is with them right now. Do you want to see the dog? Well, Bruno.
So Ananakai, the one saying, tell him I speak also 5 languages, read them and write them too. I also served in the 16th Mechanized Division, which demand the Coriolis effect classes in order to hit targets.
Hey, there is my dog, Bruno.
Where is it? Bruno.
Come here. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come here. He was sleeping. He was sleeping.
Have you got the laminate flooring?
He just come now because I wake him up only because you asked for it.
Oh, he's sleeping. All right, cool. Sorry, dog. Disturbed him.
Are you gonna be a dick?
What's that, mate?
Are you gonna be dick forever?
How was I being a dick?
Because you are a dick, generally.
How? What was I doing?
From when I met you first time, you've been a dick.
That's kind of part of my personality.
I was nice to you. You know that. I was always nice to you, even you were nice to me for so long. I accept you, but for some reason you always come up with your dodgy friends and attack me for some reason. I don't know
I
why.
don't come up with my dodgy friends. They come up on the
Oh,
panel.
they come up. Yeah, like Tim Osman, right? It's your
He doesn't always come up. Me and Tim didn't even agree.
like
Do you know-
validation boy.
Me
or
and
some
Tim
other
didn't agree with most stuff, to be honest with you.
egomaniacs who actually have no.
Me and Validation Boy don't even agree with most stuff. I only tolerate these people because I see them
Man,
as
I
to be
thought
like
I can
friends.
respect you, but you know what? I think I cannot respect you because you know what? You have an agenda. If you don't have an agenda,
What's
then
the
you
agenda?
I don't
What
know.
is the agenda, mate?
I don't know. To screw real
So
people
what?
up.
How can you say there's an agenda, and then when you ask what is it, you say I don't know.
Screw real people off. That's
For
your
what?
agenda. I don't
For
know
what?
what for. Ask Tim.
I've
Maybe
never asked
he'll tell you
anybody
because
for anything.
ask him last. Hey, join me anytime because you know what? I will lick your ass again and again. That's what you did to
I've
him.
never asked anybody for anything.
I read the comments, and you know what? You are bashing me, and you are kissing his ass.
I've never bashed you, man. Why are you here? You're here right now because I've
I
gave
am
you.
here because
I've gave you respect
people
that you
on my
deserve
Facebook
to
asked
have
me
your say,
why the fuck I was
and you're
kicked
here now.
on stream. And again, they will
And I
hear
explained
these.
why you were kicked.
Hey, you know what? In the end, doesn't matter. You are a dickhead, not me.
I am a bit of a dickhead. Yep.
You are. Yes, you
Yeah.
are. And I'm telling you that straight to your face.
Hey, I've been called a lot worse, mate.
And you know what? they will come back to me again and they will say, hey, Dali, you were the only one who is a real person there, actually. Because jet skeptic media is fucking dickhead again. Well, enjoy it.
I'm kind of known as known as a dickhead.
There is a reason why you don't.
I kind of accept that now.
People don't like you. People generally don't like you. You should actually see it.
I'm glad of that because I generally don't like people.
Well,
so I must be doing something right.
Well, as me, people don't like me too. But the fake people don't like me. The real people actually loves me and ask me to join you today. That's why I'm here. Never mind. Hey, man, I told you. Let's speak not of about the Facebook, about the flat Earth. I wanna go totally different way, but
we weren't talking about flat Earth there. I don't think
you started.
I wasn't talking about flat Earth, man.
Again, for all your minions, 10,000 whatever currency you agree with, if they explain how the gyroscope works on the top of the curve moving surface, and I will be much more happy to pay it. I gave this question 6 years ago, nobody answered it. So let's see. If you want to go to the flat fucking shit Earth.
Why are you still fucking in the flat Earth? Dali, can you not see that? Can you name one proper, like, flat earther, big flat earther YouTube, like, channel that's not corrupted, that's not corrupt? A big flat earth channel that's not corrupt.
I don't know any. All the big flat earth channels actually are exposed to be fraud.
So if flat earth is so true, why is there so much fraud? And
because, you know, if you want to control the opposition, you have to lead it. That's what Vladimir Ilyich Lenin said. That's how it works. That's what Tim Osman will tell you, because he was preaching about it 4 years ago.
Tim was almost a flat earther himself at one point.
Oh, so actually now you're saying that Tim Osman is not flat earther because he's a fake.
Tim was nearly a flat earther, I think.
Nearly. Which one, actually?
Aye.
Which one? Which of those Tims was
the original one?
You mean the IPS?
No, he's not original, man. He came late on, man.
You mean the witch? Or the one who is always sitting in his basement and chatting and doing fucking fuck all? Which one? And there is another third one. I don't want to even speak.
I don't know, man. They all look the same to me.
Someone says it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be interesting. I wish
the flat Earth's dead, man. The flat Earth's dead. Have you seen Antonio?
No, flat Earth is not dead.
Have you seen Antonio?
If Antonio,
flat Earth is dead as Antonio.
Antonio is lunatic. Antonio is piss drinking, gay, lunatic. He should never join fucking Flat Earth ever, because he's just doing disaster for Flat Earth. Okay, he's a lunatic. Antonio is disaster. Last time when I was with him live, what we speak about, I just said that his friend Matt Poverland, the Jesuit trained gay actor, is doing what? He was studying politics, and now he's what? Hyperrealistic painter. How come he studied in Canada? One was most expensive Jesuit school in Canada. That's what the Matt Poverland did. And what Antonio was doing, he was asking people to donate him, so he and Orphan Red can go and join him to talk to the flat earthers. He was e-begging for this, and now he's faking his cancer or something like this. Let's talk about Antonio. Antonio's idiot. Antonio is a totally loser, lifetime loser. So
would you fight him?
Huh?
Would you fight him?
Fight him?
Yes. Would you fight Antonio?
No, I will not fight him. I was talking to him last time, and he spoiled it.
I think he would fight you if you asked him.
No, because you know what? He has a bad friends. So no, I will not be friend with him, because, hey, come on, he has an agenda too. Same like his friends has an agenda.
So were you a fan of the daytime, nighttime video?
Daytime, nighttime video? You mean the gay video?
The daytime, nighttime video. Daytime, nighttime. 66 stranger.
I have it on my Facebook. Oh, on my
YouTube. Have you got it on your playlist? You listen to it every day. You listen to that shit every day. You probably go walk around the park. Daytime,
I upload it.
Dogs. Daytime,
I upload it to expose him. What are you fucking talking about, man? I upload it to expose him. And it's in my channel. Yes, you can go to Dalibor Weimer, my channel, and you will find this video there. Because I was exposing him, because he's a fraud like you.
So who have defrauded?
Who frauded?
Who have I defrauded? Like, to be a fraudster, you have to partake in fraud. So who have I defrauded?
You are not even fraud, because you are not paid for to do this. You are just.
Well, what are you talking about then? What are you talking about?
About those really people who actually want to try influence the people in the Northwest, like Roxanne Glenn and John Smith, Globly, and all those people who actually wants to try do some kind of movement over here, but they cannot do it in the fucking Manchester area because I just kill them off.
Kill them off?
Technically, not really,
hypothetically, not technically, hypothetically.
Yes, but you know what?
Metaphorically, you kill them.
Do you remember the time when Jamie Brown was actually planning all the meetings here in the Heaton Park and around Manchester area, and all that, how to call it?
The ones you were drunk at. You were lying on the ground.
Yes,
drunk.
exactly. Yes, I was exposed there. Yes. They use it because it was so much good for them to use it. Yes, exactly. It's gone. It's not happening. It's not moving anywhere because they cannot move anymore because I exposed them balls. Yeah,
you exposed their balls.
Yeah, like, do you remember Rebecca's Way?
Who way?
Rebecca's Way. She was very active.
Rebecca's Way.
Rebecca's Way and Dave, the Flat Earth Dave, they're all gone. They are not existing anymore. And I think
because they probably realised the Earth's not flat.
Really?
Like Jamie Brown. What about Jamie Brown? Jamie Brown realised that.
Jamie Brown has a brain fog with his fucking vegan agenda right now, because you know something about Jamie Brown. His mother is a escort girl for fucking last almost 15 years. She's an escort girl. She's a porn actor and escort girl, and he's a son of a bitch. He's the only son of a bitch I ever met, actually, in my life. he's a son of a bitch, because she's a bitch even till today. She's selling herself. And Jamie, he's a 1984 born, and he never have a job. He never have a girlfriend. He never have anything. He's just looking on the money from the system, which I pay for, because I pay taxes, I work, I do something so he can be alive. So, come on, man.
But Jamie's got a mental sort of disability as well. You know what I mean?
He doesn't have any disabilities.
He does. He's got autism.
His disabilities is
He's got autism. You can clearly see it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So is it?
I've said it for ages. I said it before he even admitted it online. I was saying to people, don't be too hard on Jamie. I don't think he filters things. He doesn't filter things the same as we do. You know what I mean?
Okay, well, this should be on the record. You are saying that the Jamie Brown is disabled mentally.
Well, no, he's not mentally disabled.
You just say it.
He's not mentally disabled. He's got autism.
I am saying he has a brain fog because he's fucking not eating properly and he's not having.
But he was the same when he was a flat earther and eating. When he was eating meat, he was the same.
That skeptic said that the Jamie Brown is a disabled.
No, I said he's probably got mental disabilities.
Okay, well then we will see.
Well, why does he need?
So many people will judge us what we are speaking about. I think there's so many people listening to us right now.
Well, Dali, if that was your son? What if Jamie was your son and he did have a mental disability and you've got people picking on him?
Fucking hell! He has no disabilities. He's lazy fuck. He can work. He can fuck.
He can probably work. But it's getting the...
Because, first, he has an absolutely not working father and he has bitch mother. So how this guy can be any real person in a real life? Cannot. It's impossible. I met him. You know what? 4 years ago, I even lent him my P900 camera for 1 month. Do you know that? You probably don't know that.
No, you've told us. You've told us hundreds of times.
I don't even know him, and the P900 camera cost £400, and I gave it to him for 1 month. From one meeting in the Heaton Park to another meeting to Heaton Park, and he trusts me, and I give it to him. But you know what? Now I think he's just fucking losing his plot. He's losing everything, and everybody around him is losing the fucking plot. Am I emotional? Yes, I am, because you know what? That's what I am. You can judge me, but you cannot kill me.
I forgot a hold you, yeah, probably could.
I was 40,
I'm only kidding, man.
I was 43 next week. 43, I have a birthday. Just next week. 16 August. Actually, I born exactly when Elvis Presley died.
You're only a few years older than me.
Yes.
And you could be my dad.
Oh, really? You see? And I'm still looking younger, huh? Because I don't eat vegetables and fruits. I just meat.
You need some fiber to help you poo, man.
I drink a lot. I smoke a lot. Well, all of us do.
But you do need to, I think this whole veganism and carnivore is bullshit. We need a bit of everything. You know what I mean?
I think we don't need the vegetables because, hey, look, you live where? Scotland? How much vegetables are growing around you today? When you go outside of your house,
I live in the countryside. I live in the countryside.
Zero.
A lot of shit.
Zero. And I'm living North Europe too. Zero vegetables, zero fucking fruits. You know what? If we don't fucking hunt, we don't survive.
I know. I've tried to tell Jamie this, man.
That's why Jamie has a brain fog. He has a brain fog. You listen to him and he cannot get a sentence in a few minutes. He's losing it. And you know what? I'm actually thinking about him more than his mother does.
Why? Why are you thinking about him more than his mother? What is it? What's your obsession?
I like the guy. I just met him so many times. I met him when we was doing the...
Don't you think it's disturbing that you have this obsession with him?
No, I don't have to. You're right. I don't have to. But well, I don't, okay. In those years, I see him disintegrating. He's just going down. He's just not doing well. He's doing worse. And if I am his friend, I will not tell him,
He's
oh,
been looking better lately. I think he's been looking better lately.
no, he's not good.
Since he
No.
moved to his nanas, he's been looking better.
No, he's not.
He's been washing his hair and stuff and using conditioner.
Oh yeah, he started cutting his nails and changing his shoes, huh?
Nice. He's not cutting his nails, but they're clean.
And his shoes was like he used it for fucking millennia. Well,
why can you just show the guy some compassion instead of like beating him up about it?
Hey, actually,
why not try and like?
A few days
help
ago,
the
I
guy?
told him I'm the only one who cares about him, how he looks like, and what he's doing.
But Kieran's not
with me. But
caring about someone's not ripping into them about their shoes and for how they look and their appearance and their mother. Caring about someone is having the empathy to know not to speak about someone's mother. If you cared about that guy, you wouldn't even bring up his mother. So that just shows you how heartless you kind of are towards the guy.
Wait.
Then you pretend you're helping him and you're his friend, and it's like you're saying all these horrible things about
me this way. So you should know the people around me, because the people around me knows that I care about them and I do everything for them.
We have a funny way to show it.
Hey, you're welcome to come. You're welcome to see. Everybody's, but you wouldn't.
No, man, I'm too far away. I've got too much stuff to do. I've got my own family. I've got my own fucking work. Yeah, I'm no Jamie Brown. I'm no a D. I've not got time to sit about all day fucking watching YouTube. I work. I fucking do. And when I'm not working, I'm working. I'm in my house working. I'm fucking non-stop.
Media.
Non-stop.
Skeptic media. Yeah. You are very right. Yeah, you just kept.
I didn't just sit talking. I get shit done.
How much? How much you get done?
How much DIY? I've done loads of DIY since the lockdown. I've plastered my ceilings. I've corniced my ceilings.
I just saw you chatting with him to kissing his ass. So
who is that?
Tim Osman.
What are you talking about now?
Tim Osman.
You're not talking about the DIY
from your live stream. And you're telling me that you're doing something right, and you are.
I'm going to make some coffee, man.
In the community of the truthers.
Sorry, mate, I missed that. Community of truthers. What was that?
It's okay. Okay. You accuse me of not doing something, and you are doing what? Kissing Tim Osman's ass.
I'm not kissing Tim Osman's ass, man.
After kicking me out. That's your purpose.
I'm a free spirit, man. I'm a lone wolf. I don't kiss anyone's ass.
You are always welcome. Fucking hell, he is a fraud. He's a fraud. He's a paid fraud. And
no,
he's
maybe Tim can. Maybe can.
And you asking him to join you anytime.
Maybe Tim can relate to what we talk about.
All together.
Maybe Tim can relate to what we talk about. That's why he appears.
Old Tim Osman cannot do anything better because he's a fraud. He's a known fraud. And
so who's he defrauded?
Same with the IPS, right? That's the second Tim Osman. So you support fakes and you blame me.
So how do I support them?
You told him the other day after you kicked me out, join me anytime.
But you can join me anytime as well.
Why you did not call him out?
Dali, you can join me anytime as well when you're not a drunk idiot.
He's a fraud.
Dali, you're welcome to join me anytime as well when you're not a drunk idiot.
I think you like frauds. If they can give you the views, you will just like them. That's what I think. I don't give a shit of how many friends I have or not have.
Neither do I.
I have a real family, actually. You don't.
I believe you. I have a real family as well. Look, I've got a real house. There's toys. Look, there's kids' toys. There's bikes. Look.
Yeah, but what I know about you is not exactly what you're showing now.
What do you know about me that I'm not showing? What when I talk about flat Earth?
I know that you are kissing the known shell's asses.
How am I kissing the asses? You're going round in
Hey, come
circles
on.
with this shit, Ali. It's
I have a
getting
friend on
boring.
my Facebook who knows you for years. Same
I
like
don't even know Tim Osman's real name. I still call him Tim Osman. If I knew, 'cause
nobody knows
if I'm
Timosman's real name because
kissing his
he's
ass and
a real
licking his
person.
ass and fucking, I'm so buddy with
Thank
Tim.
you very much.
I don't even know his name.
Tim Osman is also all the Tim Osmans, all of them, all the teams are unknown. Nobody knows them names. Of the one we speak last time when I was kicked out of your show, we don't even know his face. He's a fake as fuck. And tell me it's not true.
He may be fake. Fuck knows, mate. I don't know. I don't know everybody. Anybody could be anybody on the fucking internet. You could be a fake, Dali. You could be a fucking fake. You could be a fucking spy. Fake. Shell.
Yeah. You know what? Antonio go even that far. He said, I may spread the rumor that you are a child molester. I said, what the fuck, Antonio, you're talking about? I have even print screens of the chat. He says that. He said, I'm the child molester. I am the only real person in the fucking whole community here.
Well, why did they say that? Why? What made them say that you're a...
And you know what? Fuck you all, because you know what? You are kissing ass to do. You're kissing wrong asses. That's the point.
Dalibor, you're the one that used to kiss all the flat Earth fucking ass at the beginning.
Forget the flat Earth.
I've never kissed flat Earth ass. You have. You kissed all the shell's ass. You were in love with Patricia Steer. You loved her.
All the fucking flat Earth ass.
You loved Patricia Steer. Were you not like a moderator in a chat at one point? You loved her. You're obsessed.
With Antonio at the same time.
You're obsessed with
Patrick is not Patricia. It's
weird.
It's a transgender. That's why she's not here anymore. And my YouTube video was banned from YouTube because I exposed her when the Daphne reload actually exposed her to not be really a vegan because of her all Botox, what she's using, like supposed to be vegan. You are not having your shit right, man.
You loved Pat.
I love Pat.
You loved Pat before the Antonio thing.
you
loved Pat.
Look at my videos. I even posted again.
You used to fap over Pat.
Expose the Patrick to not be.
You used to fap over Pat.
No.
You fapped over Pat.
You do.
You used to fap over Pat.
Don't put that on me.
And Antonio. Oh God! Imagine them together. Oh.
We have an epic. Actually, I like it for some reason. Hey, no. The Patricia is not my cup of tea, and never was. And I expose her. And if you really look back, you will find out.
I never trusted her from the start. You did. You were a moderator in our chats. I never trusted her. I used to make videos trying to expose her from the very beginning when you were moderator in our chat. What does that say about you?
I don't know. I never moderate anything. I'm just talking as I talk. That's it.
All right. Well, maybe you weren't a moderator, but you're maybe ass licking in her chat. Because I remember seeing you there. You used to be in Patricia Steer's hot potato hangouts.
That's
in
bollocks.
In the chat.
That's bollocks.
No, you loved it, man. You fucking loved it. You loved Pat.
Hey, man, now you're talking like Antonio Suprias, just making shit up.
You love Pat.
Do you have evidence for it? I will.
No, I didn't. And you're right. I'm
just making
right.
shit up. Just fucking shut up because it never happened. I did the opposite of it. I was always saying that the Patricia is not Patricia, but Patrick. That's what I was doing from fucking beginning of time. Every my single friend of my Facebook who actually listening what I may have said knows that. So you are just making yourself looking silly.
Good night, Snowman. See you later, mate. I'm just speaking to the chat. Snowman has left the building. Right, so do you feel better now? Do you feel better? You've got your point.
I feel shit, to be honest, because, well, I'm speaking with you. I'm not speaking with someone who has the same something in common.
Because you've not got the decency to like hold a conversation.
Well, that's me. You have two options. You can hate me, or
It might be a cultural thing, but you need to learn when to pause.
I have people behind me, real people.
You need to learn when to like speak and when to stop speaking and when to speak again. And that's how normal people interact with each other. Normal humans.
You mean
you
like
you don't just speak over each other.
You mean like you and Tim and all those pussies?
Nah, even then that can still get a bit wild. But we're not talking over each other like constantly. You do.
Those people has nothing to say, and you are kissing them ass.
Did you watch the stream? Did you watch the stream? I thought we were pretty harsh on Barbie.
Not really, because it's wasting of time, to be honest.
Well, you're saying I'm kissing their asses, but if you watch the stream, I
see the comments after, and you said, Tim, come anytime you want. You're always
welcome. Everybody's welcome. Anyone can come anytime.
You know what I will tell to Tim? Go fuck yourself, because you are fraud.
But that's you. I'm no you.
That's me.
To me, Tim's just another guy, Ken, with an opinion, just like you.
Tim is not exactly ordinary guy. He is here to do the divisions.
What's so special? What's made Tim so special that stands out extraordinary above everybody else? What makes Tim so special?
Which Tim? First, and okay, the team.
No, the fucking me run to fucking.
All of the teams, the purpose is to.
Why? See, you just disrupted. You know exactly who, because we were talking about the Tim that was on the hangout. So you know the Tim we were talking about, but you have to be an arsehole when I say Tim Osmond. Say, what Tim are you talking about? You know the Tim we were talking about. We're just talking about the one that was on the hangout on Saturday night. Then you want to change subject and say, what Tim Osmond? You're just a fucking arsehole that way, Dali. You know. The Tim I was talking about. You know exactly the Tim I was talking about. And you had to go, what Tim Osmond? That's just an arsehole thing today. This is what I'm talking about.
We know. But the other people don't. The other people don't know who is which team in what time. They don't know.
They do.
I know.
They do.
I do.
Barbie's in the chat.
And I'm asking you for a reason, because you know there is
Laurie's in the chat. These people know.
There is 3 different characters who playing the same name, and you know that. And you are actually playing with them. That's what makes you deep shit.
Deep shit? That's what makes me deep shit.
Because you're making yourself sold out. Even you are not paid for it, probably. That's my point.
Well, maybe I am. What are you going to do about it? What are you going to change?
I'm already doing something about it. Then I'm actually speaking with you right now, and so some people.
I know, but
they can judge us now. They can go to your Facebook, to my Facebook. They can talk to me privately if they want, and we can have a conversation, because I am a real person. Those people you're talking to are not real. They are fucking frauds. They play fraud.
And that is real to me as you are.
I have with you. That's the problem I have with you. You play with them. They are playing frauds, and you play with them.
I play with them because they come to my hangouts, Dali. You don't come to my hangouts. If you came to my hangouts, you could play with us. Come and play with us, Dali. Come and play with us.
Voluntarily, if I'm not asked by my friends from my Facebook to join you. They just ask me, can you join Get Skeptic again? And I said, yeah, okay, why not? I have really nothing against that guy. Oh, no, I have few things against you. And I already told you what is my problem with you. That's why I'm here. I wouldn't be here. I don't have a need for this. I don't do that. I don't do live hangouts with anybody, ever, really. I am here because I was asked to be here. I'm speaking true.
So do you feel better now?
Not really. Why?
So
How better I can feel right after this, all this extempore we have between each other?
to me, you're obviously taking it more to heart than I am, because I don't give a shit, Dali, about. I don't know what would be horrible.
About
I don't give a
anybody,
shit
yeah.
about really anybody apart from people in my life. I don't give a shit
No,
about
actually,
you.
in the
I don't
beginning,
give a
I
shit
don't
about
want to talk about
Tim. I don't give a shit about
okay.
anybody.
Well, you
YouTube.
should.
I don't give a shit about anybody on YouTube. Honest to God, that's just the honest truth.
We are in a kind of lockdown. Everybody knows that the COVID-19 is totally bollocks. Can we agree about that?
To
Can we
a
agree
certain
that-
degree, we can agree.
Wait a
There's a
second.
lot of
Agree.
bullshittery going on.
Do you know that there is no pandemic?
Do you know what pandemic means?
Do you? Yes, absolutely. That people
It
dying
means
because of some
it
kind
means
of
worldwide. It means
things
worldwide. So if this is a lie, it's still a pandemic lie. It's still worldwide. That's what pandemic means. It means worldwide.
Are you supporting it?
What do you mean supporting it? How can I support a pandemic?
Are you
How
not?
how can I
calling it
support
out
a
as
pandemic?
bullshit, like a pandemic?
fuck
Are
are
you
you
not
talking
calling it
about?
as bullshit? Are you not calling it as a bullshit? It's a lie.
Of course I'm calling.
There's no
calling
virus
it as
killing people.
bullshit.
There is
Of course
no
I'm-
virus killing people.
Dali,
I agree
Dali,
with that.
I've been calling it bullshit on my streams for the past fucking months and months. I've been calling it bullshit.
So we agree that there is no pandemic and there is no.
But there is a pandemic because it is affecting everyone. Everyone is wearing masks right now.
Now you're talking like Tim again.
Oh, for fuck's sake! So you don't see people walking around wearing masks.
Yeah, I do.
So there's
Whenever-
a pandemic.
I go to the shop. I don't wear a mask.
It doesn't matter if it's real or not.
Shopping with
Something's
no-
going on.
Zombies
Something's going on,
around,
big
yes.
time.
So why you not fighting it like to tell people? Come on, It's
Fighting
not-
what? Fighting what?
it's not real. There is no virus which will kill you because virus cannot even spread by the air.
But
Exosome
what do you want me to do about that? What do you want me to do about that? I'm just a normal dude sitting in his house.
Okay, so okay, but the last time when the team was talking about the next election of Trump, you was fucking kissing his ass. That's interesting.
What's that got to do with coronavirus? We were just
Everything,
talking about coronavirus, and then you made it to Tim
Everything. It
talking
has
about
everything
Trump.
to do with it.
See, you can't hold a conversation. You can't keep a
I do,
train
I do.
of thought. You can't keep
That
train
may be
of
too
thought.
smart for you, but
You can't keep train of thought.
really?
Yeah,
So give
because
me-
we were just talking about COVID and masks, and then you jumped to Trump and Tim Osman. Like within a second, you jumped to Trump and Tim Osman. I was listening to you, Dali. That's the difference between me and some other people. I was listening to you word for word. We were talking about COVID, and then you just said Tim Osman, Trump, like out the blue.
Oh, Tim Osmond and
Why are you so
Both are-
fascinated
both
with Tim? Why are you so fascinated with Tim?
because he was kissing his ass last time. That's why.
How was I kissing his ass?
You kick me out because of him.
No, I kicked you out because everybody was complaining about you, man.
Oh
Everybody.
well. You know what? I have totally different reaction from my friends on my Facebook. They actually
Well, that's
I
your
was
couple
kicked
of friends.
for
I've
no
not seen
reason.
that reaction, man. I've not seen that reaction.
well,
I've just heard that.
different friends. I have different friends.
I've
but your
just heard
friend-
that the hangout got a lot better when you left.
Oh well.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, for who? For who?
For everyone,
For
everyone
pussy.
involved.
Well, why they ask me to ask you again to join you?
Because you were kicked from the hangout. And you've been on my comments, Dali. You've been harassing my videos. I've posted a couple of live videos.
Man,
You've been
I
in the
don't
comments saying, you're fraud, you sold out. There's about 10 comments, Dali. And I'm saying, right, well, come on a hangout then. If you're so upset, and
You
you're
know what?
crying, you're crying.
And
said,
I
well,
mean it.
come
No,
on
I
a
know
hangout.
you're crying, but I mean it.
Come on a
Everything I
hangout,
said
man.
about
That's what I say to you. So this is why
mean
you're
it.
here, because you were
I
harassing
mean
me.
it.
You were harassing me about
I'm
getting
harassing
kicked.
you.
You were harassing me in my comments about getting kicked from the toilet. So I said I'd make a hangout especially for you.
Okay, well,
And this is why you're
you-
here. Not because your friends told you on
you-
Facebook. You've not got any friends. You've not got any friends.
You enter
talk
the
crap.
truth community and you are not talking truth. You're a liar. and you supporting
People
liars.
can go and look at go and look at the comments on the last videos and see you saying fucking you're a sellout, you sold out, you fucking this, you're that, and me saying, well, come on a hangout then and tell me about it.
Oh, that's good. I mean it. I actually mean it.
It's still there. People can go and see.
Well, so we agree that we don't like each other. That's it. I don't have a problem with that.
I don't have to like you. I don't dislike you, Dali. I don't like you or dislike you. You're like a rock outside. I don't dislike the rock or hate the rock. There's nothing. I've got no ill feelings towards that rock. And you're the same. You're just an inanimate object.
Well, okay.
I didn't hate you, man. I didn't dislike you. I didn't particularly like you either. You're just you. Just that. Dali. A face on a screen. A face on a screen.
I don't even want to put the face on the screen if you don't ask me to. I will just have my avatar.
Because you prefer to hide.
Oh, I prefer to hide, but I make public comments everywhere I go.
You bet there. You got trigger. Look how easy. Look how easy you are to trigger. Look how easy you are to trigger there.
You want to?
I am Dali's friend. More lies from Jed. Freedom awaits is in the chat. Your pal.
You know, actually, I'm surprised that you did not even switch off this stream earlier, and you just still keeping going. Well, I have to say, I have to change a little bit of my thoughts about you.
Aye, well, that's good.
Yeah, that's good for you. But still...
That's a good for him. Dali, at the end of the day, man, I don't understand why you obsess over certain people on YouTube. We're just a bunch of fucking idiots or dickheads. Like you said, I am a dickhead. I don't know why you want to keep fucking harassing me. Like, fair enough, I'm not perfect on panels, and I try my best on the panels to make sure it's fair for everyone.
I can't
get it right all the time. But
you again. Hey, look, if you support known fraud, you are not all right.
You're saying support, right? So do you mean support by giving them money, or what is it?
No, just support them, just give them the time, to give them the lifetime on
I give everyone time, man. I give everyone time. I'm giving you time right now in my life.
But wait. If they do fraud, if they do something what harms others, you should not be supporting them. You should.
What is it they're doing? What is it?
Osman, I will go there back again because this.
What is it they're doing that's harming others? Tell me what is they're doing that's harming other people.
They are entering the fucking truth community and they are making others to believe that
the truth community is bullshit, man. The bullshit that's in the truth community is everywhere. You can't just cherry pick one or two people that you don't like. There's fucking people everywhere. Look at Jeranism. Look at Bob Nodell. Look at all these people. You could be in the comments. You could be in the comments.
They're all connected to Disney. Yeah, I call them out.
You could be in the comments harassing them. You could be making videos about them. That's what I used to do, man. I used to love making videos about Bob and Jeranism and I even made a video about Bob's wife. I even made about Bob's wife back in the day. I exposed Pat Steer with a piss drinking video. I done loads of Nathan Oakley. I was hitting these guys from all sides, all these shows, well before you could even think. You were still licking their asses. You still thought these people were telling you the truth.
And everybody knows
you thought these people were telling you the truth, and I was fucking attacking them.
And
now you're attacking them.
And everybody who knows me knows that.
You're a bit slow. I've been attacking these people well before you, Dali.
Really?
Yep, really, because I've never believed flat earth.
Now you are just.
And I know all these people are frauds.
Now you are pooping out of your mouth.
Now you are pooping out of your mouth.
You are pooping out of your mouth.
That was good.
You are pooping out of your mouth because you were.
That was good.
In the mass. So how come you? Who did you ever expose? Who? Tell me one flat earther you ever exposed. Really.
Antonio Subratz.
How did you do that and when? I
done a critique on his daytime nighttime video, and if you want to go and see it, it's got 9,000, maybe 10,000 views on it. And I done a piss drinking video where I caught Pat Steer, Antonio, all of them. It was a secret hangout. It was a secret hangout that got deleted, but I managed to get the footage and I created a fucking piss drinking video which got taken down by Pat Steer. Then I fought her, and then I won it back, and then now it's still there, and it's called Flat Earthers piss drinking and secret fucking something. But that's had fucking 6,000-7,000 views as well. I was exposing these people well before you were. You were still in nappies. You were still in diapers when I was exposing these people, Dali.
Well, I see you to kiss some of them's asses.
I was. Go and check my fucking hangouts. I used to have hangouts every week. I used to have a top 10 shills, flat earth shills, like every year. I used to put like Jeranism, Eric Dubé, all these people on a big fucking table. Like who was the best that year? Like fucking, I was attacking these people all the time. The other Tim Osman, not the one that I kiss his ass, not that one, but the other one, the wee weirdo artist one. I was attacking him. He was trying to do raids, and I was live streaming his raids, and fucking, he was getting annoyed, and he was quitting his hangouts and shit because I was like following him around, and I was being a weirdo, and harassing people getting on the internet. What you do? But I was harassing these people. Bob and Jeranism. God, fucking, they know about me. I was a thorn in their side for a while. Bob and Jeranism. They fucking know about me.
Well, if you go to my Facebook, you will know that Bob and Bob Nodell and Geran doesn't like me because I expose them also many times.
Jeranism made a hit video on me.
Did he?
Yeah, you can go and check it. Go and check. It's got Skeptic Media in the title.
You know the Geran.
Skeptic Media in the title.
You know that Geran also has a Jesuit school.
He probably does because his name is it Geran Campanella? Is it Campanella?
Yeah. Campanella.
Campanella. Yeah. He was one of the first Jesuits in America. Campanella, the Campanella family.
I don't know that, but I know definitely.
Oh, they're a big Jesuit family. They're a big. The Campanellas are that name that he's got, that surname. They were one of the first Jesuit families in America.
Well, let's get at least we agree on something.
I don't know if he's connected to those guys, but God, it's one of those surnames that.
No, they are all connected to TFR. You know, TFR, True
Frequency Radio. It's fucking.
Which is owned by GCN, Genesis Communication Network, and which is owned by the ABC, and ABC owned by the Disney. So they are all working for the Disney.
I didn't know who exactly owns all these fucking companies, but when I listen to them, I know it's bullshit. I know it's bullshit.
Simply, they are all working for Disney. So they are all in the flat earth community like a fraud.
Why would Disney want anything to do with this?
To control the opposition.
What opposition?
Involved. To control the opposition, you need to have your front runners should be controlled by you if you want to control it. Come on. Control the opposition. You know what that means, right?
But why would Disney want anything to do with this corner of YouTube, Flat Earth? And you say controlled opposition, but why would, even if Disney wanted to create controlled opposition, for what benefit? What did they benefit?
I don't know. That's a good question. I don't know. But Disney owns TFR, so whoever is working on TFR, like Karen B, Mark Sargent, Geran, Bob, everybody, they are actually working for Disney because Disney has money from it. He owns them.
It doesn't make sense, so it's a bit fucking.
But it made me okay.
I get that maybe a big media company, maybe some media company fucking runs it all and shit like that, but I don't see it going as high as Disney. Again, maybe something connected with Alex Jones or some shit like, fuck knows, man. But Disney seems like it's going a bit
Alex
too far.
Jones
It's making it.
His communication network, right? So he's he owns something for the Disney.
Maybe there is connections. Fuck knows, mate. Honestly, I don't really know. But I don't see why you would want.
You don't have to know it. It's easy for everybody to Google it.
I don't see why.
Whoever.
Flat Earth is kind of dead. So why would you have an interest in something that's.
Flat Earthers are dead maybe for the right, because it's not like in the 2016, 2017. Yeah, the Flat Earth is different right now. But whenever I go to my Facebook feeds, I see like 200 posts about flat Earth all the time. All the time. It's not mainstream like it was before. Nobody is hanging out before because everybody was exposed. So, but it's still there, and there is so many flat earthers, in my opinion. The flat earth is not dead.
In my corner, it is like we've still got Dell talking about the same stuff, but Martin Liedtke, he's moved on to like Antiquitech and mud floods, and he's getting more viewers doing the mud flood and Antiquitech, and so he's quite happy to leave the flat Earth behind.
Tartaria and all that bullshit. It's a lie.
I know it's a lie.
He just got in another fraud, and what makes him famous, and he's not going back to the flat earthers anymore because he can't. Because flat earthers will call him out. That's why Martin Liedtke is doing his Tartaria bullshit stuff and all that fucking bullshit stuff. It's
just another.
I exposed him a long time ago. He was making his videos and he was putting video, and there was like 3 views and 13 likes. And I said, Martin, what's wrong with you? How can you have 13 likes and 3 views? And every single video was like that because he have like 20 suck accounts. He was locking himself all the time. And then I don't know where he get the information about the Tartaria, Muttardia, and whatever fucking fraud. Someone is handling that guy. He even fixed his teeth out of it. Because when I met him last time, he has no fucking teeth in his fucking mouth. And now he's making money out of the internet and he pay for his teeth.
No, he's in Britain, man. Fucking, he'll get that on the NHS. Those fucking teeth.
Martin is fraud. I met him personally.
But Martin will get those teeth on the NHS.
Oh, maybe, whatever. But you know what? He's a fraud anyway.
If he was in America, he'd probably have to pay like maybe $20,000 to get a whole set of teeth. But in Britain, he gets it for nothing. If he's had bad health conditions like ulcers and shit like that, and it can actually kill you. If he cries to the doctor and says that he doesn't like wearing dentures or he doesn't want to wear dentures, he can easily get those teeth on the NHS for free. Sasha's in the chat, by the way. Your favourite, Orphan Red. Orphan Red's in the chat. Yeah.
Okay, I don't see any chat anyway. I'm not reading chat.
Can you see anything on the screen? Sasha has recently been moving house, so she's not made any videos recently.
Oh yeah, I said something about her before. She's a porn star in the flat earth community. She looks like a fucking bitch, which wanna sell herself.
So you fapped over Sasha as well?
Yeah, well. Antonio and her was e-begging for the meet Matt Powerland in the California the other day. Just they were asking the people to donate them so they can meet each other and have a good time together. Well, yes, Orphan Red is guilty.
I think Sasha went over and drained Antonio his life force, because if you've seen Antonio, Sasha's like fucking Shansung in Mortal Kombat, and your soul is mine. And now look at Antonio after Sasha met him. Fucking hell, he looks like he's been drained. Like, he looks like the Crypt Keeper.
How do you think manage that? Because I think Antonio's a gay.
Maybe that's what she realized when she turned up. Like, Jesus.
But anyway, they've still been keep asking people for donate them money to meet Matt Powerland, the gay actor. That's a fact. It's on record. It's on record. They've been asking people to donate them so they can fucking hang out together.
Well,
I'm not making this shit up.
I know, but even if they are gay, so what? Like, so what? Like, they're
so
gay.
What? It doesn't
they're
matter.
Gay.
Yeah,
they're gay. Like, they like to like. Okay, so and he's a gay actor, and
that means they've been in the truther community for some time, and they've been all lying to us. about everything what they did. That's the point.
What's your poison tonight? Is that some cider?
Yes.
That's like Alky's piss. What's that? What's that called?
Well,
Alky's piss.
I leave the whiskey for the later for my girlfriend instead of drinking it at home.
Is that for her or for you to drink when she's there?
Not really. So who else we come up with? What name?
Validation Boy's here in the chat. What do you think of Validation Boy then?
I have no opinion about him. He's just a loser guy, self-wanker who doesn't have really a real life, and YouTube is probably only he has.
That could be true, Dali. That could be true.
He can tell me back something. Yeah, well, everybody can strike me back. I'm a real, right? My name is totally like I feel like my balls are on the table. I don't give a shit. I will say what I have to say.
That's good. That's good. That's why I create the toilet, the hangout. Like, I want people to say what they want to say, but I want people to speak in turn. Like, when someone's finished a sentence, someone else interjects. And you don't seem to have that skill yet, Dali. Like,
no, look, I'm not a speaker. I'm not. I was not made up to be really in this position. I'm here just because.
So why throw yourself into situations that are difficult?
Well, you can ask my friends on Facebook why I'm talking truth. Why the fuck I'm talking truth? Because the truth is important for me. Because maybe because I have a kid, and nobody's speaking truth. Everybody is just playing with the fucking narrative, which I don't agree with, and then, well, it makes me to speak out. Well, that's it.
Is it a good sense of achievement?
If I drink this, I sleep.
So when you've attacked someone on their comments, you feel better about yourself. Is that not sad and pathetic? Like, that you feel better, like, because you think you're exposing someone by typing in comments?
You are talking about yourself right now, right?
No, but like anyone like that you maybe think's a shill and you go in their videos and like, is that not just kind of pathetic? Like, you think it's truth. You think you're trying to like reveal some kind of truth and all this shit, but at the end of the day, in reality, when you look at it, it's just some guy.
Someone is lying. I know he's lying, and I can say, "Hey, look at this guy. He's lying." And someone from my friends says, "You're right." That's the point. I'm doing it.
So just because one of your friends says, "Yep, you're right," you continue just to. Have you not got your own brain? Can you not think, well, maybe my friend might be wrong? Maybe my friend's biased because he's a flat earther and he thinks I'm a fucking glober and all this shit.
Yeah,
so what if a friend said yes? That's just a bullshit excuse, Dali. Like, my friend on Facebook said yes. It's just shit, man. It's fucking shit, lame excuse.
It is, but why did you even ask me to come?
I never asked you to come. You were commenting on my videos that I had earlier.
I asked myself,
saying that I was a sellout, saying that I was doing this and that. And I said, "Steve, well, I'll open a panel. I will open a panel for you if you want to explain yourself." And you said, "Okay."
So we have now how long? Like 1 hour, 2 hours of talking, and
an hour and a half.
Well,
do you want to speak to someone else apart from me?
Well, I told you before, if you can give the link to anybody who wants to join, let's let them join and confront you. And
right. Well, I need to go for a toilet break, and you don't have to confront me. I open this panel just for you, Dali, just for you. So if you want to speak to any, I'm not in the mood to speak to anyone else tonight apart from you. I made this show for you. So if you want to speak, but if you want to speak to someone else that's in the chat here, if you want to speak to someone else in the chat here, I'll let them on, and you can speak to them, and I'll stay in the background. I'm not here to This is what my toilet is. My toilet show is when I speak to everybody and everyone has a good time. And this is a special show for you, Dali. So I just wanted to speak to you. But if you want to speak to anyone, my subs or anyone in the chat that you feel you need to pull up or anything like that, that's cool. I'll post the link in and I'll let them in, and I'll take a step back and let you speak to them. So,
No, it's okay.
right, I'll see what I can do. Right. Let's see. Invite a guest. Copy. Right. YouTube. Back for YouTube. This I could get used to this phone stuff. Let's see, my battery's not too bad as well. Right, I'll wait for a second to see. Is the link in the chat? Yep. Links in the chat. If anyone wants to speak to Dali about anything, I'll just take a step back and he can tell you what he thinks. You still there, Dali? Dalibor Weimer?
I am.
Cool. Was it Weimer?
Weimer.
Wiener. Speak to the brick wall. That's Dalibor. It looks like no one wants to talk to you, Dali.
It's fine, but I think it's too late already.
In America, it's still quite early.
No, I can survive a little bit more if someone pop up, whatever. Or if you wanna kill me off, I'm gonna be off.
No, man, kill anyone off. We'll just wait for a guest to speak to you. He is a coward. Now he will blame everyone else for not getting a chance to talk. Someone's saying in the chat, Vlad. I think Vlad wants to say something to you. Vlad got a bit animated with you at the toilet. Eh?
Oh, I'm covered. I hear now. I see the comment.
You see the comment?
Yeah, he is a coward. Now he will blame everyone else for not getting a chance to talk. Well, that's not really.
That's Rob S.
That's not really true.
Long time no see, Rob S. How you doing, bud? Oh, there's Anton Westenberg. I see him kicking about VB's chat.
I wish to have some questions, some more questions like topics we did not even touch yet.
Right.
I really don't want to be bashing you because, to be honest with you, I like you more than you like me. I was always on your video, and whatever you post, always I was liking it, not commenting, but liking it.
So
we are coming from different background, and well, I can judge you, but I really don't know anything about you in the deep. And the people I do disagree really with, and you are supporting. It's not exactly how it's supposed to be. I don't know. It's just
we have a new guest. Can I change the format here?
Check scam 3 Team Osman. Fucking hell, this is Team Osman.
I can shift it a bit. I can't. I can only shift it around. See that? I'll go in the middle here. I'll be like right. I'm going to the toilet.
That doesn't matter, but it's Tim. It's
Tim.
The guy
He's here to speak to you. I think he's here to speak to you, mate.
Tim.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are very jealous of me. It's okay. I get that a lot.
Jealous? Why jealous? You
I
are
don't know.
pissing in the ass. You are not. Nobody's jealous of you.
How does that make you feel, though, Dalibor?
Well, I know you for a few years, and I know you are fraud.
I don't think you know what the word fraud means. I think Jed tried to explain it to
Maybe
you
not,
earlier.
because you know what, the English is my fifth language, so maybe I am not really familiar with the total explanation of that word. Yeah, can you explain me what the fraud means?
You actually have to defraud somebody, basically, in fraud. It's not just you just go around and make accusations that people are frauds. It's not what a fraud is.
So what your purpose is actually on internet?
What is my purpose?
Yes, what is your purpose? Yeah.
When do you think the last time I made a video was?
You actually, you do
A
know
year
that
ago.
I know what you were saying like 4 years ago, and now
A year ago, though. I haven't
something.
made a video for a year.
No, not correlated with me, because I was not there yet. But I know you. I heard a lot of from you, so I know something about your character. But well,
You call me a fraud with no evidence.
no evidence. Then there is a lot of evidence behind you, anyway.
Okay, well, go ahead. What evidence do you have that I'm a fraud?
Oh, just I am the witness of you being fraud. Is that not enough evidence? Because I hear you everywhere all the time, and I can judge you because I hear you.
So
It's not,
what did I say that was fraudulent then?
I was fraudulent. Did you ever agree with Mark Sargent and Patricia Steer?
Never.
Never.
I called Mark at the very beginning and told him I was worried about what he's doing. I think Flat Earth is psyop. I've been in the truth or troll community for quite a while. From back,
Have you been calling them out actually? Ever?
I did for years. Yeah.
Really? I didn't witness that one.
Yep. Called out Jaron, talked to him.
So about
all of them.
okay, let's talk about Jaron. How about him? Is he genuine?
No.
Genuine? Okay, and Bob?
I actually met him, and that's kind of a toss-up for me. It's tough.
So tell me, is genuine Jaron and Bob? You already said Patricia and Mark is not, but so let's speak about the rest of them. Can you do that?
I mean, this is all just my opinion, of course. If you
Well,
put it
yeah,
on my opinion, I
absolutely.
guess.
Everything is your opinion.
Yeah,
So,
so I spent years actually talking about things that are true, such as
actually,
I was almost done.
can I jump over you? I'm sorry that I'm doing that, but can I ask you about the IPS? You know, the Infinite Plate Society, the guy, how you are correlated with him, and why he used your name. Can you tell me about that something a bit?
Yeah, if you look up, I think it's Jack Larson. He has books about what's called guerrilla media marketing, basically. And he thought it was a good idea to take the villain's name of Flat Earth, because I was the Flat Earth pinup doll for several years.
What do you know?
That name.
What do you know about his witchcraft past?
He says a lot of things. He says he was in the OTO. He says that he was a 33rd degree Mason. He says that he was. He says a lot of things. I don't know.
So why he use? Actually, Tim Osman is your name, or are you just guys using it randomly, like whenever it suits you?
It's been my name since 2005.
Why you use it? Why he use it? Why you are not using your real name?
Like when I joined YouTube, I used that name because I was a truther. If you look up what Tim Osman is, you might understand why. It has to do with 9/11 and Osama bin Laden.
Yeah, I know where the Tim Osman comes from, but why you guys just share this name and not speaking like, you know, you are entering the truther community and you are not truth in the beginning of entering it. Sorry, my English is rubbish, I know. Well,
I was already established for over 5 to 7 years before he decided to do that. I'm not really sure why he did it. You'd have to take it up with him.
Okay, but you never looks like you oppose each other. You just continue to do the shit together.
I talk to him sometimes. He's a very intellectual guy, actually, and I don't go with his flat Earth nonsense because flat Earth is a stupid psyop. Anyone who believes it is an absolute mong. But
But he's very convincing to his listeners about the flat Earth, right?
what was that?
He's very convincing about his flat Earth truth to his followers.
Yeah, I mean the whole infinite plane society obviously it means infinite plane, which is flat Earth, and then the whole penguin thing, they're all penguins on a flat Earth. I mean it's all related to it. I've even talked to Tim like, you should drop this shit because I understand that your little penguin gang is cult is all about flat Earth, and then it's untruthful. So I talked to him about it.
Yeah, the penguin is everywhere. Yeah, you're right. It's even annoying how much of that Pepe, or whatever he call it, is everywhere. Yeah. Well, you should be more. If you are not agreeing with him, you should be more like enemy with him, isn't it? Or
No, because he has a
for me, it looks like they call me agent. Oh well, whatever. Are you working for the same agency?
So
or same boss, or
let me
same,
go through.
whatever to call it. Are you working for the same people? Because it looks like you work for the same people, because you never really contradict each other. You never fight each other. You just use the same name and continue, and you just
Anytime he brings up flat Earth or satellites or anything to me, I definitely go against what he's saying. But a lot of what he's saying about COVID, hoax, and all this kind of stuff, I actually do agree with. Let me tell you the story of myself, and you can deny it or you can accept it or whatever. So back in the day, my brother went off to Afghanistan to fight in a war that at the time I didn't understand because I was very young. A couple years after 9/11. Hold on. Can I get through the story, please? Just listen for once.
Okay, sorry.
It took me a couple years to understand. I was very young, like high school era, basically. So I figured this out. I came on the internet. I listened to people like Jeff C., Russian vids. I went way down into the rabbit hole. And then late 2014, Eric Dubay and Mark Sargent started to come out, and they started to push this idea of flat Earth. So I watched like Flat Earth Clues. I watched Dubay's. I was actually very interested in it, a little bit skeptical for about 2 weeks, did my own research, found out the first thing I looked at was actually star rotations and astronomy was basically what I looked at first, and the solar system, things like that. So I started to figure out very quickly that it was a bunch of BS. Then, I would go actually talk to a bunch of flat earthers, tell them, I think this is a psyop. A lot of them knew me from back in the past with Jeff C. and all these other people, Russian vids, and I started to get shit on big time. So it took me about 2 years. Then I bought a drone, I bought a P900, a D3200. I bought all that stuff out of pocket, went and actually started to do observations on my own. So that means that I would drive, an hour and a half round trip to these places, some of these places, or even more. I'd pay money sometimes to go to places like Antelope Island where it's $10. I'd pay my own money. I'd spend my own time to go and show people some of the best evidence there is that the Earth is a sphere. I continued to talk about it. I did tons of observations. I did star trail observations in Denver and California and different places. I did sun angular size tests where it would basically with a solar filter where it doesn't change in angular size throughout the day. It rises and sets. I did all these types of observations on my own dime. And then come to find out, a lot of people say that I'm
I really believe that you really believe what you're saying.
I do. I know what I'm saying. I tested it.
No, continue. Okay.
I'm just saying that I've always got shit on for what I did. I tried to help people, and that's why I don't really come around much and talk about flat Earth. I tried to help people, show them that people like Mark Sargent will sell them under the bus doing these Australian commercials and and do all these Netflix documentaries and all these shills, literal shills, what we used to call as them. They were looking very much up to them, and I tried to help them with that. Then I tried to actually get into observations and show them and talk to them about the southern star trails, the northern star trails, the equatorial star trails at the equator, how it works on a globe, lunar eclipses, solar eclipses. Everything seems to be working on a globe. I spent years of time, literally, and money of my own trying to help people. And at the end, I started to figure out you just can't help some people, nor does it matter to help those people that are willing to be fooled by these people and by this information. So that's why. I mean, it's like I get disrespected continuously. It was kind of a joke to me, but at the same time, I literally was trying to help people and I got shit on. So that's my story. You can take it or leave it. It doesn't really matter to me. I know what I tried to do. I try to be a decent person on here, even though I got upset sometimes. But there's no fruit from this. It's fool's toil. At the end of the day, it's a complete joke. So that's it.
You spend very much time on internet, right?
Yeah.
How come you don't have a job, family, life?
I own 3 businesses, actually.
Well, I'm not going to ask you for the details, but it gives you a lot of time to be on internet. So,
yeah. A lot of time I can actually work on things while I'm listening to, say, Jose's channel or some of these clown shows that happen. Nathan Oakley, maybe some, not nearly as much as I used to, but yeah, I have time where I'm actually doing stuff on the computer where I can actually listen and work at the same time. So that's why I'm on the
I have it very similar. I can actually watch anybody and do my job similarly in the same time. Okay, well, Nathan Oakley, I didn't listen to that guy for ages. What is your opinion about him?
Well, he's got a show. He tries to make money off the people at the show. He says the same thing he's been saying for several years now. He takes on a person like...
Do you know about the connection to BBC?
No, that's one of his, dad or his uncle or something. Yeah, I mean, who cares? I don't make these conspiratorial connections that really lead to nowhere.
But it's important, because, if the mainstream media pick someone from the truther community and they just pick him and those around him, it's kind of like telling, like a red flag for me.
Either way, I would almost rather him be a shill for the BBC than what he does to people trying to make money off of things that he knows are lies. So that's truthfully.
He doesn't really do much, to be honest. Well,
he does like a daily show, doesn't he?
Oh, I don't even know because I'm not listening to him anymore because I quit it a year ago because it's always the same shit. Well,
yeah, and then this whole 2020
and sleeping warrior, I call him sleeping puppet.
Well, he took $3,000 basically to do this thesis, and it looked like it was written by an 8-year-old. I mean, that was the last video that I read out his thesis, and it was just, it was like $3,000 down the drain instead of actually doing some sending up a balloon with a rectilinear lens or whatever. It's just throw money at this guy, and so I just, I call scammers a lot in my off time as well. So I call Indian scammers, Filipino scammers, people from Africa, all over. And that's kind of where my head is at, trying to help people out of scams and also wasting their time so they can't scam other people. So,
is IPS not going to use your name again? Or if he does, will you be having problem with it?
It's been happening. I mean, I've known him for 4 or 5 years. They tried to dox me where Bob was in the chat, and like literally 700 flat earthers were in the chat. While Tim Osmond was saying, oh, let's send him glitter bombs. Let's call his work and tell his boss that he's, an asshole or whatever. And they doxed the wrong guy. So they just harassed this the wrong guy in Denver, unfortunately. And so, that's where we began, where,
It's interesting that all those scumbags actually are related in the same place in United States. It's all like Silicon Valley, Denver, and all very close to each other. That's weird because the world's supposed to be like 7 billion people, and everybody is just talking the same shit from very same place.
Well, there's 350 million people in America. It's not
I
too
do
big of
believe
a
that
surprise.
anyway, but
It's
yeah,
not too big of a surprise that there are flat earthers that congregate. They have little shill conventions, and they do all kinds of stuff. I mean, Robbie Davidson put on those shill conventions where he was making 50, 60, 70 grand. I was trying to tell flat earthers that, hey, I called up the venue, how much would the room would cost. Like, I did all that research and said, hey, this guy's going to make 50, 60, 70 grand. And what do? They spend $250, they spend $350 to go hang out with old Jerry and Robbie Davidson and Dirtbag and all these other people. I mean, the whole top brass of flat earth are complete scumbags. They're shills, literally.
I have to agree with that. Yes, I absolutely agree with that. They are shills. They are put in place by a reason. All those people you just named.
For money. I mean,
no, it's not. It's the money is the second thing. The control is the first one.
Yeah, but it's really the only thing that I could ever really figure out about flat Earth, that it is a psyop and what they do. And I predicted this way back when. I was pretty much saying that they're gonna tar us all with the same brush. I used to say that all the time, saying that anybody that has anything that is anti-mainstream or that goes against the mainstream, they're literally going to put it in their articles, in their news reports, all that. Oh, this person's the same as a flat earther or an anti-vaxxer or a 9/11 truther or a Holocaust denier. I mean, that's what they do.
Wait a second. What is your take on COVID-19?
That whole conversation, I mean,
just tell me your own opinion. Like, just put it out like what you are. Just say it. What do you think?
It's a hysteria hoax. Basically, what they've done is.
Do you believe there is a virus actually which can be spread through the air? And
yeah, there are people getting sick. There is something. I'm not going to say it's a virus. There is something that is getting people sick. There is something that
Yeah, definitely there is. I call it TV.
Well, that's mental, yeah. But I'm saying physically sick, and the average age in America is like 81. They're literally trading the last few years of Americans for basically, kids in school and people my age and everybody else, people that have already lived their life. We're trying to save them, basically, quote unquote, putting face diapers on, shutting down businesses, social distancing, all this stuff. It's the biggest thing that's ever happened.
Something else. I ask, do you believe there is a virus spreading between people?
I answered that by saying I'm not going to say it's a virus. I'm not really sure what it is. That's their claim. I'm saying that there's something that is making people sick, and it's the midsummer right now where it's 100 degrees where I'm at, and there's still people in the hospital with things that are like a flu virus. That doesn't make sense. That's not normal.
No, for me it looks like they just rename flu to COVID. The normal flu, they rename it to COVID, and they just blame everybody else, and they shut down the world because of.
Flu is seasonal, though. Flu is seasonal. What is making people sick right now?
Well, people get sick all the time. It's normal because people are not always healthy, because what, you have so many toxins. Everybody is getting cleansing in his year time or whatever, and it's just a seasonal thing. And what I think about this COVID-19, it's just they rename flu into COVID. That's my opinion. Ged, can we get one more person to join?
Well, it's up to that one person if they want to join. I'll put a link in the chat.
Nasala.
Why?
Nasala.
Why?
Why not? He will have something to say. He's one of my Facebook friends, and
All right, you want your buddy in?
no,
Right, I'll put the link.
if you agree, if you don't agree, it's okay.
No, no, if you're feeling a bit ganged up on, but I'm trying to take
He may,
I'm
he may.
I'm trying to take a step back here, man. I'm not getting involved with your discussion with Tim. You and Tim can discuss what you want. I'm not taking any sides here. So
Exactly. Hey, look, I'm
um,
still here, some cider, and I'm not going sleep yet. So more people, the better. If you can give him link, if he want to join, I would like to hear his opinion. He's just guy from here. I don't know, north. Actually, if he's from Scotland, almost, or Scotland. Can you do that?
I've put the
You put
link
it
in the chat, right?
Nasalai. If you join, it will be cool. Oh, wait.
So that's my story. You don't have to believe it. It doesn't matter. But that's how it's gone.
No, it's fine. I actually thank you because you explained it to me. You know what? I think you are kind of okay, but no, man. Okay, no, man.
Hey, dude, just to not even sticking up for Jed, but everybody on that panel that one night when you were interrupting everyone, they wanted you off. And right now we're having a totally like I talk, you talk. I talk, you talk. That's fine. I totally would talk to somebody like you. But the other night you just weren't being like that, and that's why people are getting kind of pissed.
Okay, you know, the last time you were supporting the Trump, why?
I mean, really, like you asked me my suggestion.
Yeah.
COVID. Hold on.
Why you believe that Trump is gonna save the fucking shit?
You were doing good. I'm just saying, like all these questions that you're asking, basically, we were talking about. I'm saying the antithesis, the other side, is Biden and Harris. I'm saying that they're literally talking about socialist, communist kind of ideas, and they're talking about taking away guns. They're talking about
socialist, communist, capitalist, and everything was created by the Romans, by the Roman Catholic Church, because they did it all over the world.
Yeah, but this is America. I was born here. I don't want to be one of those. I want it to be, it's as fucked up as it is. I want it to be.
I born in a communist country. I born in Czechoslovakia, and there is no more Czechoslovakia. There is no more communist or capitalist anything of it, and we are just now heading to a dictatorship, which is gonna be dictated by the COVID followers.
Yeah, I had 2 Slovakian friends in high school. They literally were the smartest people I'd probably ever known. They were in high school, like junior, senior class, the last years of high school, saying we did this math back in like grade school. So they were so far ahead with their teaching compared to American teaching. So no problem with anyone really around the world, truthfully.
Well, whenever Czech person go travel the world and meet Americans, it's like meet idiot. I'm sorry, but it's like meet a retarded person.
Yeah, well, we take a lot of pharmaceuticals. We have fluoride in the water. There's a lot of dumb people here. I mean, the schooling system sucks. The prison system sucks. Everything does. But we're the greatest country in the world.
America is like a testing ground for the whatever they want to implement for the rest of the world.
I think UK and Australia are any of the Five Eyes. We kind of get it a little bit less than those other countries. But go ahead, VB. What'd you want to say, buddy?
I was just going to make a comment that Dalibor is being so much more civil right now than he was before. I don't know if it was the level of alcohol that he had in his system on that night as compared to tonight, but he's been a lot more reasonable. But the thing is, though, I also think that Dalibor is kind of stuck back in 2017 as far as like this whole top brass flat Earth conspiracy thing. Like None of those people matter, like, at all. David Weiss is irrelevant. Mark Sargent is 100% irrelevant to the flat Earth anymore.
I agree with that. I said to Jet already on the beginning, I don't want to talk about the flat Earth because it has no point. It's
But
just
they are
wasting.
on front of this thing. They are the people that are doing the shows. They are the people that have little apps, and they are the people on Netflix. I mean, they literally have taken over. And you're a flat Earth conservative, BB. So this literally doesn't pertain to you. But they are the top.
You know, that flat Earth area is owned. It's owned by the big names, and those big names, well,
Not really.
they are not really real people.
To public perception, they are, BB. Not to the flat earthers, but to the public perception, the people on Netflix, the people on that are on the news channels, everything. They are the face of flat Earth, and the flat earthers, a lot of them know their shills. They're fucking ridiculous, dude.
Well, I am ridiculous then too, because I still believe the Earth is flat. No, and I don't believe it. I know it. And you may just kick me out now.
No, Dalibor, that's good. It's just that you got to recognize that those top brass people are evil, and they don't have good intentions for using flat Earth. They don't have a good intention behind spreading the word of flat Earth. They're spreading that word for their own fucked up agendas.
Absolutely agree, man. Actually, you said it. Yes, I agree. Yes, there is something in it, what you said.
As far as I'm concerned, the real flat Earth scene is pretty much Dan Pratt and that one guy that he always references, who just keeps making an endless stream of flat Earth videos. I don't know what the name is. But
Dan Pratt that sits by a water heater. I mean, and cries about Fight the Fat Gourd and cries about Team Not a Skeptic. And I mean, go on.
He doesn't really cry about them, man. I mean, have you watched his stuff recently?
Not for years, but I've seen it in passing as far as like catching a minute of Fight the Fat Gourd one time, I think.
You know, Dan Pratt's still coming up with great ideas, you know, like, if you guys believe in NASA, go ahead and put yourself in a evacuated vacuum chamber and put on the spacesuit and prove that spacesuits are real and that, you know, space is real and no one will do it. So, I mean,
does anybody have the ability to put themselves in a vacuum with a spacesuit on?
NASA does, and they don't want to do it. So,
I mean, it's like saying, oh, jumping. You know, you could. Why doesn't anyone jump 1,000 feet up in the air? I mean, they could just do it. Like, why don't they just do it?
But who can check in his backyard? Come on, nobody can really do the test, right? It's not possible.
Well, NASA can, but they refuse to. So that's the whole thing.
Well,
videos.
Maybe the guy you was talking about Daniel Pratt, who was asking for it. Yeah, well, I remember the guy. Where is he actually lately? What happened to him? He's not around anymore.
Here's another channel.
He has another channel.
He usually he's like, I'm gonna quit, and then he like deletes a channel. This is like the 5th time he's done it, but then he'll create a channel like next week, and then all of his little sycophants come over and follow him, and yeah, it's a mess.
See, that's why I'm not having any news from him anymore. But I used to follow him for years.
Yeah, he's pretty much a straight up genius.
I love your parody, dude. Your satire is just
self-employed genius.
Daniel Pratt, I'll say it right now.
Like every single one of us, right?
No, Daniel Pratt's extremely, extremely intelligent dude, and people just assassinate his character and say, "Oh, he's poor and he sits in front of a water cooler, so therefore we can't listen to any of his amazing, you know, content, mind-shattering fucking content." And shit.
Satire. Beautiful.
I thought he was a retired soldier who just got the job to be a shill on the Facebook. I mean, internet.
Nah, he was injured working, I guess.
And then shilling on the YouTube. That's my opinion about it.
As far as I know, he doesn't really ask for money or anything, or not that often.
Except when it's Christmas, he'll do donation drives basically to get his son a PlayStation. I mean to buy cans of food for the homeless and write Flat Earth on the cans, literally.
Which there are receipts for.
Yeah, I used it with his fucking EBT card, dude, for his food stamps. He sure seems able-bodied to me. He can definitely spin like a ball on a screwdriver at 1,000 rates per like second and pretend like it's something like the Earth or whatever. He can move. I mean, really, anybody that says they're disabled that is of his stature is lying, because he could get a computer job. He could get a lot of jobs that require you to sit, and he's in front of a water heater, so he could definitely get a job.
But Tim, have you seen him on Patricia's? The first time when he was interviewed by Patricia.
Oh yeah, he dressed up, man. He was starstruck, dude. Like,
he was sweating. I remember that.
He even did his hair that day, dude. Wow, he took a shower, man. Wow.
I don't care what you say about Dan Pratt, Tim. I'm going to always defend him just as much as I defend you.
Yeah. Well, at least I know what you do with me is legitimate, and what you do with him is satire. I mean, it's all good. Parody, good stuff.
Let's see what
guys, can I kick your ass? Because, well, I think very similar thing about all of you. I mean, like, when Pratt was used,
was that a question? Sorry.
No, that was not a question. I'm just fucking. No, sorry, it's just mind fuck. Sorry.
Yeah.
But the thing is, you are all like a Daniel Pratt. For me.
No, I'm nothing like Daniel Pratt, actually. Like, literally the opposite of Daniel Pratt would be me, almost. He's quite a loser, in my opinion, to be honest.
He's loser just because he's not talking anymore like you do, because you will always do. Like Validation Boy will always be there somehow. But, well, Daniel Pratt was one of the guys I actually correlate with you. I know you're not going to like it, this one. But, well, that's my opinion.
It doesn't really make any sense. Tim is like the exact opposite of Dan Pratt, almost in every single way.
Yeah.
Not really, because it's working for the same side, right?
Opposite sides, actually. He banned me long ago, and anytime he would see me, he pisses his pants, basically. He can't. A lot of flat earthers can't talk to people like me. They really can't.
Tim, I make a lot of enemies because of talking about you in the past.
Oh yeah, they all hated me, but it's funny because hate me or love me, I was trying to help in my own way, but didn't work for a lot.
But
for some.
So how is it still working? That is supposed to be agencies still paying you to do what you're doing.
I don't know why you keep thinking that there's these agencies involved. I mean, there might be people like Mark Sargent and, Patty Steer, not so much her anymore, but there might be people like that have gone into business for themselves. But I just don't necessarily see any kind of agency or any kind of government agency being behind Flat Earth, because YouTube and Google have banned and censored Flat Earth.
They promoted it to start. They did.
Yeah, they promoted, but then why would they they've officially like shut down Flat Earth. They did a press conference at some point last year. They're like, we're no longer going to promote any Flat Earth.
Officially, the Flat Earth is shut down. But you know what? If you go to my live feeds in the Facebook, the Flat Earth is very much alive. It's nothing.
Alive. It's alive everywhere. I mean, everybody that has literally Flat Earth in the title. Think of Beyond the Imaginary Curve. He can literally say whatever he wants. Call people, all these different weird names and Fanny Boy and all this kind of stuff. He can do anything. Jose has a channel every single day. He has a Flat Earth title.
You're talking about Dell. Beyond the Imaginary.
I'm talking about everybody. Nobody's being censored. Patricia Steer was never censored for talking about Flat Earth. Mark Sargent has a channel that's all about Flat Earth. Jeranism has a channel all about Flat Earth.
He go away because she was exposed as to be a total fraud.
Yeah, but the point being, there's no censorship on Flat Earth. That's the point.
Well, that's true. Why?
They were promoted because it's a psyop. They wanted to make conspiracies look stupid. Flat Earth is the dumbest of them all, and so they implemented it.
But you know what? Once you wake up for Flat Earth, you wake up for all the frauds.
You woke up to all the frauds. Literally, I mean, you're saying exactly what I'm thinking. You woke up to a fraud and to all of the frauds, right? So everything that's fake on the internet, you've woken up to. You're now a conspirator. That's what happens, man. And this is what happened with Jeff C. a long time ago. This conspiratorial way of thinking, where everyone's a shill or they're an agent or being paid in some sort of way. I've seen this for like.
No, I have two names for them.
It's in a Russian vid.
You are what? Russian vid is gone, right? Because he doesn't do anything for quite ages.
It's the rhetoric. I'm talking about the rhetoric.
I call those people. You are in on it, or you are useful idiot. That's what I have the names for you.
Or you're entertained by it.
You are in on it, or you are a useful idiot.
Or you're entertained by it. And I was entertained greatly from it. I mean, the clown show is amazing. You can, like, people will watch reality TV and it's completely scripted. But as far as what you see on the Flat Earth and how they mingle with each other and stuff, it's real life. Like, literally conspiratards getting together and creating a bunch of drama. That's actually very entertaining.
Tim, did you actually hear what we speak about with Jet before? I will pay you $10,000. Oh, he said the dollars are a problem. Okay, the pounds or whatever. Whatever. I will give you 10,000 of whatever currency you agree with if you explain me how gyroscope works on the top of the moving curve surface.
It's all in vain, because this is the kind of thing like $100,000 for round Earth evidence. Like if somebody
not 100,000,
it's all about.
I don't have 100,000.
It's all about standards of evidence and standards of what you would maybe call.
Can you provide the evidence?
I'm trying to explain that anything that I say, even if it's 100% truth, you can just deny it, and then I don't get $10,000. Which all of these, I'll give you $100,000 or $10,000 or whatever. All of them have been the case that people will give them actual evidence, and they'll just deny it and say, no, you haven't completed the search.
I will not deny it. Hey, look, I study avionics for military. So let's do it. Come on, man. You want to prove that Earth is ball, right? And I want to prove the Earth is flat. So let's fucking do it.
You only prove things to yourself.
Use my name, yes. And
I could give you evidence, but you only prove things ultimately, epistemologically, to yourself. So when it comes to a ring laser fiber optic gyro, ring laser or fiber optic gyro,
no.
I'm trying to
because
I'm trying to explain. Hold on.
That's what Bob Nodell did wrong. He should use normal electromechanical gyro.
So
because
there's
gyro, put it in the middle of the table and you spin it. If it doesn't move in 1 hour, 15 degrees, and if it doesn't move for the rest of the day, then you have no spinning ball. That's very simple test. It's just very simple.
So there's a fiber optic gyro.
Forget the fiber. I don't even know how the fiber optic gyro works because when I study electromechanical gyro. I didn't study fiber optic. It doesn't exist that time.
How about a gyro compass?
Hey, just gyro, just mechanical gyro. Just spin the fucking shit on the top of the table, let it spin, and let's do the party around. And if it doesn't tilt or whatever, you are not on the moving ball. That's as simple as it can be.
The satanic
myself clear.
Listen, the satanic lie that is the globe is very clever, okay? The system knows that the only things they can use to, quote, prove the globe are completely intangible, unreachable things that can always be disqualified by themselves. You know, like this whole gyroscope, put a gyroscope on the table.
Let's use the physics against them. Just let's spin the gyro. Just, you know, guys, we don't need 100,000 pounds to buy the gyro. It's much cheaper than that. We can put it in the middle of the table, and if it doesn't tilt, because you know it's supposed to tilt like 15 degrees per hour, what Bob said. If it doesn't tilt in 6 hours and it's always showing the same way, that means something is not moving.
They always have
$10,000.
They always have the built-in excuse of the fact that everything is relative, and since we're in the Earth's gravity field, that, you know, no matter what you present to them, they're always going to try to debunk it with that bullshit. And it's all under the assumption that gravity is real and that space is real and that we're in outer space spinning around on a ball with nothing. You know, they're very clever. The whole lie is very, very clever.
The problem is spinning a gyro on the top of a table isn't even in the globe model. Spinning a gyro on a table, it shouldn't deviate. So when we're talking about things like Bob, he measured 15 degrees per hour. The fiber optic gyro doesn't. Hold on. I'm almost done. Almost done.
He didn't do it with the mechanical gyro. That's he will. You know the Bob is.
I wasn't done, but go ahead. Here we go.
He will never use the normal electromechanical gyro, the real gyro, just which you can actually observe with your own eyes. It's just fucking move or not, don't move. And if the Earth is spinning, that thing supposed to be moving and tilting and twisting. That's my point. He never used that one. He used the laser gyro.
A fiber optic gyro.
I don't even know how it works because I never studied that. But the real gyro, come on, you know, guys, if we put like 5,000 pounds together, we buy gyro, we spin it on the table, we do party around, we get fucking smashed, we smoke weed, we drink fucking shit around, and if it doesn't tilt, that means the Earth is not moving.
So anyway, maybe I can finish now. The fiber optic gyro, not ring laser gyro that we use, I can't finish, I guess. It doesn't actually have... okay, almost. So it doesn't have like a readout that says, oh, yes, 15 degrees per hour. You actually have to take the arctangent. Okay, almost done.
$10,000
almost done.
Whatever.
Jesus, dude. You're back.
I know, but I'm really for real right now.
Jesus.
Don't call Jesus. Jesus is not going to help to anybody.
Yeah, you laying off the booze would help you a hell of a lot, dude.
No, actually, I'm going to have more booze now right now. I'm drinking now. Okay, to continue. Speak. Okay, well, end your sentence.
Great. So it actually has to do with being your latitude, arctangent of your latitude, with the XYZ Cartesian coordinates that it gives off. So it literally not only proves that the Earth is spinning, but the Earth is a ball, that it's a sphere, rather. So
where are you?
You can research.
Where are you in this time? Where are you? What position of the globe Earth you are on right now? Where are you sitting? Where is your ass actually located right now?
So if you want to do research...
Where are you located? Where is your ass located?
Research a gyro compass. Okay.
Hey, don't tell me about that. I studied it. Where are yours
you didn't.
located right
You
now?
obviously didn't, bud, because you wouldn't be saying that there's nothing that proves that the Earth is a sphere.
Because it's not sphere.
What's
It's
the gyro compass used in?
Fucking hell! You don't understand that the gyro cannot actually be even used in the gyro compass, in artificial horizon, in whatever. You cannot use gyro on the top of the spinning, rotating ball. It's just not possible. That's my point.
So you know nothing about gyro compasses, ring laser gyros, or fiber optic gyros, but you want to get a gyro,
Now we're
like
talking
a
yeah.
dreidel on a table, dude.
Hey,
Dreidel on a table.
10,000. Still 10,000.
Yeah,
10,000.
go do your own research. Prove it to yourself.
If you bring the physics behind that, what are you saying? I will pay you. You have evidence. You have plenty of people who are hearing what we're saying now, right now. I will pay you if you prove it.
I already said I could show you evidence, but you prove things to yourself. So if you would do research into those three things that I said, gyro compass, fiber optic, and ring laser gyro, you might actually come to a different conclusion. But thus far, you know nothing about it, and you want to spin a dreidel on a table and think that it's going to deviate because the Earth is moving. That's silly.
Whatever. Hey, it's like talking to the wall, and
I agree. You are. Yes.
well, yeah, well.
Anyway, it was a good chat before, guys. I don't have time for this. I got to cook for my girlfriend. So thanks, Jed. Appreciate it. Nice to see you, VB.
You.
He's too drunk to even get a conversation. And so anyway, later, guys.
So I'm the one who is drunk now. Well, that's cool.
That's the thing, Dalibor. There's no way to prove some of
There
the.
is a way to prove.
Well,
That is the problem. There is a way to prove it. But they don't want the evidence to see.
well, there's plenty of things.
Destroy the narrative they believe in.
There's plenty of evidence to suggest that the Earth is flat. Plenty. But the thing is that all the stuff that the opposite side uses to defend their globe are all things that are intangible. Every single thing that they use is an intangible and is based on some kind of assumption that the Earth already is a globe. There's not one single piece of evidence that the globe has presented that can stand on its own. So,
Hey, Dalibor Weimer is the real thing, and you can talk about it with me anytime you want. Who mute you down? Jed, is this for real? You just off?
No, man, he's muted himself. No one's
I
muted
did
him.
not do anything. I did not touch anything. So how
No,
can
VB's gonna be muted himself.
Oh, I see.
So where did Tim go?
Who are you talking to?
Anyone? Where did Tim go? He was on the panel. Take it easy, Tim. See you later. See you at the club where we sacrifice babies and stuff.
It seems like 10,000 is not enough for anybody.
I'm going to head out too, Jed. Dali, you've been a lot better this time, man. If you could come in and behave this way, you'd be so much more welcomed by everybody. And you wouldn't have people like me telling Jed that they need to kick you, you know?
Thank you.
As long as we just maintain a chance for everyone to speak an opinion, it makes the conversation roll right along. But if you talk over people, man, it just sucks, you know? It's just not good content to be putting out.
I understand that. Yeah, okay, I agree. I agree.
Okay.
But well,
It's good seeing you. Thanks, Jed. Later.
that's it. So it's just me and you now.
There you go, man. Well, I think we should call it a night. It's been a good night. You've managed to speak to some dudes and get some shit off your chest, and you didn't want to ruin it, man. Ruin it. But maybe end on a good note here.
I hope that your followers will actually come back to me, because you know that those £10,000 is still in the air.
£10,000. Well,
Do £10,000 for showing me how gyro works on the rotating ball. Yeah, well, I want to see that. You know, I did. It's like 6 years ago. I did that on my Facebook, and until now, nobody actually come back to me.
well, why do you think that is?
Because Earth is flat and stationary, and it's not moving.
No, man, because gyros are relative to the ground. And
Relative to the ground.
A tiny little gyroscope on a massive Earth is going to be flat to the gyroscope all day long because of the size of it. You'd have to make a gyroscope the size of the moon to get some kind of detection.
Can you tell me what is the curvature between the Manchester and London? You know, when you fly from London, or from my place, from Manchester to London, you know how much it has to deep down the flight, the aeroplane have to deep down. Can you tell me?
How much?
I can tell you. And it's not happening. Because you know what? Once you take the elevation, it's taking straight flight all the time. There is no elevation. There is no deep down nose going down of any plane between Manchester and London. It's just not happening, man. It's just physically not happening.
Right, Vlad's in the chat. He's not very happy with you. He's saying Ali can shut the fuck up for 1 second. He can take.
I don't give a shit what the people think about my.
Well, I'll leave it open.
This is still
for another 10 minutes if Vlad wants to come in, because I think Vlad wants your opinion on Trump and the political stuff, because you were trying to get that out of Tim, and Tim wasn't really.
Okay, I'm for it. Yeah.
So I'll put a link in the chat, and if you want to come on, Vlad, I'll give you what time? What we're on? 2 hours and 26. I'll give you half an hour, man.
I still have like half liter of the cider. I can still go on. I will roll my cigarette.
Right, I've put the link in the chat, because Vlad's not happy, and it's maybe a good chance to get something off his chest, and maybe it's a good chance for you to tell him something. I don't know. What do you think of Vlad?
What I think about Vlad? Mm-hmm. Human validation boy?
No, Edge of Reality, Vlad. The guy that was on the toilet that night, he's got like sort of long hair, curly hair.
I better have no opinion about him. Hey, look, I will have opinion about them if they talk to me. If they don't talk to me, then when I don't want to judge them, because.
Well, I think he's a big sort of Trump right-wing sort of candidate. He wasn't happy with you, so.
No, let's come on.
He's kind of disappeared. He has the stage. No need to get on and be talked over. So I think Vlad's not coming on anyway. So we'll just call it a night, eh? Call it a night, mate. Whilst you're still compos mentis.
Jet, you know what? You are a hero for me now. You are a fucking
hero. Shut up, man. But you're welcome to come back on the toilet, man. As long as you're in this kind of mood, is all right, man. Is just talking over people, man. You need to sort of control that.
Hey, I told you before, I am not a professional speaker. I am just myself. So, well, if I don't handle it, that's because I just cannot handle it. If I handle it, then you just get me in the good mood. That's all.
Right, cool, man. Cool. Right, you're welcome back anytime, and cheers for everybody that came on, VB and Tim, and they were polite with you as well, man. They never lost their cool.
No, I don't have a problem with anybody, and nobody has really a problem with me, so that's fucking cool.
Good stuff, man. Right, I'll end it there. Cheers, everyone in chat. Laurie Gale, Rock Lover, Vlad, Paul Curran, Schlumgar, Cat Earth, Dave Little.
I have a problem with the Rock Lover. Why?
Freedom, your mate Freedom Awaits is there.
Why a rock lover never goes live and always comments everywhere, but never goes live?
Your body freedom awaits kind of chickened out, eh?
Well,
He needed you the most, man. You were up against Tim Osmond, the pin-up for Flat Earth, and your buddy left you in the cold. Nah, I'm only kidding. I'm just stirring up shit. Right, anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys. Cheers for coming. See you later.